So, are we ready to begin? I think we are. Hello! Hello, citizens. How are you doing today? We are going to play some tabletop, and you can play with us. I am joined by an amazing game master who goes by the name of Baron Sheep. Hello, how are you today, Baron? Wait. Hello, how are you today, Baron? Oh? Oh, I can't hear. Wait. Oh. I got you now.
Okay. I'm doing pretty good. How are you, Drake?
I'm doing very well. It takes a couple extra minutes to do this setup because we do the audio in a silly way, but now I've got you.
We did.
I put my push to talk button. He and I are on push to talk, and my push to talk button has changed a lot over the past week, but we got you now. Baron, tell the folks what they're in for this evening if they don't already know. They don't. Spoiler alert. Oh,
Yes.
wait. Mind Lord. Holy Crusader. 19 months in a row, my friend. Thank you very, very much for that 19 months in a row. And I just realized what I'm going to do tonight is I'm actually going to turn off the alert noises. I'm going to turn off the alert noises just for tonight. Just for tonight. But go ahead, Baron. Tell them what they got in store.
Well, if they join and win the raffle by typing in !, whatever the raffle command is, and they're chosen, they'll probably die. Okay, not actually. But if you are chosen, you will get to join us for approximately 3 hours, maybe more, maybe less. Normally it's more. Of tabletop role-playing games, in which you choose a class. I randomly generate everything else about the class. Race, gender, stats, all that fun stuff. All randomly generated. You do a little tweaking, like you switch one stat around, but that's it. Everything else is just left to RNGesus. You are then thrown into the setting that we have been playing in, and you will go on an adventure.
That is true, and the setting is persistent between our sessions. If you play even in one session, you could potentially impact all future play sessions. It's kind of crazy. One thing in addition, I should say, is that you must be a subscriber to join. You do need a Roll20.net account to play, and you do need to be a subscriber. So those are the 3 requirements. We do not require that you are an experienced tabletop player. We'll teach you everything you need to know. In addition to that, I welcome even beginners. So if you've never played a tabletop role-playing game before, please feel comfortable enough to join us. We would love to have you. And if you are interested, just type in !adventure into the chat right now.
I would actually recommend, especially if you're a new player, because the rule set we're using is really, really easy to get into. So this is a good learning opportunity.
Yeah, I can't stress enough how it's a very easy system to play. It's a very easy system to play. And actually, we're gonna have 4 people join us tonight. So if we don't have 4 people enter for an opportunity to play with us this evening, then that means everybody who is entered gets to play. And right now we have 1 entry. Isn't that crazy? So let's go ahead, and everybody who is available to play, make sure to type in !adventure. We'll give you guys a couple of minutes, obviously. We always do. But Baron, would you care to explain some things that are going to be new about this session, particularly some unlocks from last session?
Yes. So, as you guys do things in the world, you do influence it. And as part of your influence, the party, just your party, gets 2 additional health potions. You decide who carries them. It's up to you guys. You get 2 health potions. Additionally, you've unlocked a new class, the Templar.
Ooh. Can you tell us about what is the Templar?
The Templar is kind of like a paladin on steroids. And normally angrier.
Okay.
They use the power of their wrath to fuel their additional moves. They're big into like that self-mutilation-y kind of devotion to their deities. So they're big into like flogging themselves as a penance and that kind of stuff. And when they do things like that, they get wrath that they can then spend to like do additional damage, fuel some of their other abilities, things like that.
Oh, that sounds pretty good. So like self-flagellation or whatever it's called. I have no idea.
You actually get one of your starting items is a you get one of those little self-flagellating like whips.
Oh man, that's pretty cool. So that reminds me, if you are returning to play a session with us, you get an opportunity to roll a new character, or you can continue a character from the past. So even I get that opportunity. So maybe, hypothetically, if I wanted to play this Templar, I could give it a whack tonight. Quite a bit of wordplay going on there. I could give myself a whack tonight.
By the way, I was trying to remember what it was called. It's called a knout. Knout.
A knout?
I've never heard of that. Like self-flagellating things.
So is that like a whip with like little blades on it or something?
Yeah, normally they just got like small nails or something in them.
Small nails. Yeah, sounds still like it sucks. I want to welcome AWOL. I want to welcome Wolfboy. I want to welcome Crimson King, Night Rain Rose. Hello, everybody out there in chat. Please make sure to read the message that I have been typing. There is room in this session, and we're looking for some fresh blood. We need at least 4 players to begin tonight, and you can be one of those 4 players. I encourage anybody to enter, even if, and especially if you've never ever played a tabletop role-playing game before. And of course, you must be a subscriber, and I'll post the other details in the chat as well. And it's a raffle, so if more than 4 people join, we randomly select from you to make it nice and fair.
By the way, AWOL to Game, who is in chat, did this lovely drawing of the town for us.
Ooh, nice. That's real nice. Yeah, and Baron explained this pretty adequately as Darkest Dungeon, a persistent one-shot Darkest Dungeon. And I think that it has lived up to that expectation definitely since we've started playing. And I think we've gone on some pretty tremendous adventures so far. Just how many sessions have we had thus far? 6? Is this our 6th session?
This is 7.
This is 7. So for everybody watching right now, we do this every 2 weeks on Friday. So every other week on Friday, which is Follower Friday. And we do that because Follower Friday is all about playing games with our viewers and our members of our community and just growing together and exemplifying the motto of our stream, which is learn a name and play a game. So I always really, really enjoy the opportunity to play games with everybody from the community, and this is just such a great way to do it because it's quality time, and nothing is better than gaming with quality time. But I will tell you this, we are going to, within a couple of minutes, begin. So if you do not enter in right now, then you're gonna miss your chance. So I see a lot of able bodies out there. We need 4. And I'll go with fewer if that's what it takes. So I welcome everybody who's a subscriber out there to step up and join. I would enjoy it very, very much. You do need a working microphone and Discord, but that's about it. If that's pretty much about it. So, Baron, can you tell us about the quests today? Or should we wait until we get some able-bodied adventurers in before that?
Probably wait until there are people in here.
We have one entrance. That means that we are about to go on a twofer. What? That's crazy.
Yeah, it's the fewest. We've always had a full party up to now, so it happens.
Last
Summer, people
session.
on vacation.
Yeah. Last session was the first time we actually had to employ the raffle, which was very exciting. And I'll make one more announcement right now. So tell us what it will be like if somebody plays for the first time tonight. What will they have to do?
They will have to get a Roll20.net account. They're free. They take like 30 seconds to set up. When you do, it says display name, which will your display name to be. That can be changed, but please set it to your Twitch username. It just makes it easier for me. And then you will have to join Discord. And if you're chosen, we will pull you down in here. We'll ask a couple questions, including what class you would like to play. I will then give you that character sheet. In a moment, I'll walk everybody through the character sheet for new people. If we don't have new people, though, I'm not going to do that. So, since you all know the ropes.
Now, how has the session been going on our subreddit, for example?
I haven't started that because I'm still having trouble finding something to make a form-fillable version of the character sheet. And I've had some stuff come up this week, so I wasn't able to do put as much time into that as I would like. But yes, at some point here, hopefully this next week, there will actually be a campaign going on in the subreddit where I will post what's going on, explain the situation, and then the top comment, as long as it has at least 5 upvotes, the next day will be the chosen action for that, bit of dialogue. And then I'll make another post, and then you guys can try and submit an action to that as well.
Nice, beautiful.
And every week before this session, I post the available quests and any goings on in the town. Well, because there is time between quests. There's normally it's about 4 or 5 days between each quest.
Oh yeah, somebody made a very good point in chat that there's a Twitch Prime trial happening right now. Yeah, there's a Twitch Prime trial, so you can just sign up for a Twitch Prime trial and sub just to join now. I forgot about that. So yeah, if you have Amazon Prime, you can do that, or just type into chat !Prime and it will explain everything. ! Prime.
I also did not know that. I'm actually wearing my I'm gonna stand up so you guys can see it, but I'm wearing my Twitch Prime exclusive inventory full shirt.
Oh yeah, I ordered that too. That shirt came out very well. I really like it. It's like the Twitch logo, and it's got a bunch of like really cool little video game trinkets making the actual Twitch logo. I think it's pretty slick. All right, I mean, I guess that's it. We have one person. That's crazy talk.
It's going to be interesting, but although, unless you decide to go with the new class, which could also be interesting, you're both experienced and you're both leveled up at least once. So,
let me put out one final call on Steam.
apparently the beer that I'm drinking won a bronze medal in the Great American Beer Festival.
Nice. All right, I put out an APB. Let's see if anybody joins up. Hey, what's up, Crazy Yurgle? Welcome to the Kigurumi Kingdom.
That's just a fun thing to say, Yurgle.
Yurgle. No, Yurgle. That sounds like a monster. Is that a monster? Like a known monster in like a monster manual?
I think so.
Oh, we did have somebody subscribe. Hey, well, hey, is this your first time ever subscribing?
I'm going to go ahead and say yes, it is.
Oh, shit, it's knighting ceremony time, boys! Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! AWOL! It's your time, my friend. It is your time. I don't have a green screen up right now, but I think you get it. AWOL! AWOL to game! It is now my honor to hereby officially welcome you to the Trite Knights by conferring onto you your Trite Knightly name. You shall forever, henceforth, be known as Sir Missingno, Sir Missingno of the Squared Gameathon Marathon. Sir Missingno of the Squared Gameathon Marathon. Thank you so much for your subscription. I appreciate it greatly. May you crusade for kindness, caring, and compassion, and spread smiles, dancing, and kigurumi costumes throughout all lands everywhere. I tip my crown to you. It is my honor to adventure with you this evening, my friend, and spend some quality time. Thank you, thank you. Beautiful. So yeah, for those of you wondering, where is my green screen? I'll tell you. My green screen is currently taken down and moved to another room so I could film for a secret project. Oh my. What a secret project it is. But you'll see that soon enough. All right. AWOL, welcome. I am so happy about that.
Shit's gonna get crazy.
Yeah, I think that's about it.
I've played D&D games with AWOL before, and he set a table on fire.
Okay, a table. What a bastard. What a rat bastard.
It was unintentional. He was trying to throw a torch at a spider.
All right, let's see here. Exclamation point. Add name. At AWOL. Let's see here. Equals this. There it is. Now your name has been recorded in our Trite Knight bot, sir. Excellent. So, I guess that's it. I have one other thing to say. In order to enter, you have a few seconds left to enter for a chance to join. Just type in exclamation point exclamation point adventure to join us. And that's it. So let's check and see what we have. We only have one entrant, and I suppose that's okay. Get on into Discord and get on into Roll20. Baron Sheep will whisper you the Roll20. All right, I guess that's it. I think we're ready to go.
All right.
Move to broadcast room. All right, nice. Very good. Hello there, Mind Lord. How are you today, sir? You sound like you're underwater. Are you okay?
Well, Master, this is the voice changer that I use for my Star Wars role-playing group, where I play a HK-50 droid.
Oh, it sounds so good. You sound so proper.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise there. I was typing in chat to help out AWOL, even though they were already getting help from probably yourself and Baron Sheep.
Very, very good. No, it's good. And AWOL, just type in exclamation point Discord, my friend. Just join Discord and you'll be there. That's all you gotta do. Other than that, Baron, you sent him the link, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. Once he gets into Discord, then we shall begin. And we'll begin by doing a brief recap of what we did last game, so everybody can get up to speed with where we are. And then let me update who's going to be playing with us on our little player screen over to the left of me and the right of Baron. And then I guess we'll get going. And I just noticed it took me off of streamer mode. Took me off of streamer mode for some reason. That's better. AWOL, are you there? Oh, nope. AWOL's got to put on push to talk.
Oh. Yeah, AWOL got to put on push to talk.
Mindlord and AWOL to game. Nice. Okay.
tried if it was just going to be the two of us, I was going to roll a new character.
I mean, you still could.
Yeah. It would have been interesting to roll a new character just for a two-person adventuring party, but with a third person coming in, I'll be happy to reclaim Chippendale Banana Hammock.
I screwed it all up. I'm sorry.
Oh,
No, it's good.
Taylor. I mean, I love you, but you're the worst.
All right, that's good. All right, Baron, let him have it, and let Mr. AWOL... Actually, I usually like to do this. Let's introduce ourselves. Let's start with AWOL. How long have you been with this community, and what class are you going to be playing tonight, my friend?
Well, my first day is today, and I'm really excited for the opportunity there, Trey. I think we're going to do well. I don't know, Baron, what kind of classes do you got for me? Do you have any Dampiers by chance that I could play? Possibly really old guys.
No, I know what you're getting at. So AWOL has played in the campaign that came before this, so he knows some things. And no, that person was not available. And actually, I don't even know any of these. I randomly generated all of the things, and I don't. The only one that I remember which race they are is the Templar, because I just rolled that yesterday.
Nice.
But yeah,
Nice.
all of the ones in the little
Just give me whatever. I don't really mind.
green box there: Barbarian, Bard, Cleric, Druid, Fighter, Immolator, Paladin, Ranger, Thief, Wizard, or Templar.
And
How about a good old Paladin?
All right, I was actually going to say we have not had a Paladin yet.
So you're gonna pick the newly unlocked class of Templar.
No, Paladin. There's a Paladin and there's a Templar. They're different.
Oh shit! I didn't see the Paladin. Oh, okay, Paladin. Okay. So AWOL, if you let me name your character, you get an additional luck when playing with us tonight. Would you allow me to name your character?
As long as it's OP and badass, yes.
Okay. Yes, very
OP
good.
McBadass.
Okay, hold on. Let me channel my inner.
That has to be the name.
Let me channel it. Hold on. I think we can figure this out. Okay. Okay, your character is now named Frosting McDonut Dick. There you go. Congrats to you. Frosting McDonut
Nice.
Dick.
Nice.
I can feel the OP-ness coming off it.
Very, very much OP-ness.
Yeah, literally an O-shaped penis. I said it. It's in the name.
You're welcome. Yeah.
You're a good dwarf paladin.
This is great.
Help me out, Baron. Where's my character sheet? Oh.
So you go over to the journal and it's under available classes.
I just want to take a couple seconds to welcome some people into the audience. We got Deafening Noise. We have I'm For You to Envo, and we have Dark Rosen. How are you doing today? We're about to start. This is a subscriber-only session. So these two lovely folks. Yeah. It should be in copy of Paladin down in the middle.
No, I renamed it for him. It should say Frosty McDonut Dick.
So
And then
kind.
You click on it and then you go over
Got
to
it.
the second tab is the actual character sheet.
Got
I
it.
don't know why it always starts on bio info.
And then we have Mr. Mindlord joining us tonight. Mr. Mindlord, how are you? Do you care to introduce yourself? Tell us how long you've been in the community and tell us what character you're going to be playing tonight.
I am well, thank you for asking. And now I forgot the rest of the questions. How long have I been in the community? 19 months. Coincidentally enough. Yes, quite a while. Jeez. Has been a long time. I will be reclaiming the character of...
Ooh.
Chippendale Banana Hammock, the Infernal Fighter.
Oh.
And this is what Chippendale sounds like whenever he speaks.
Oh, we're in store for some good fun this evening. I think there's a joke that starts with 2 dwarves in an infernal walk into a dungeon. It doesn't end well. The punchline doesn't end well. Oh, this is good stuff. All right, this is good. So I see some people looking to enter into the audience. I'm sorry, folks. This is a subscriber-only one-shot, and we have given away all of our spots. We usually have 4 open slots, but not enough people joined up this evening. But we do this every 2 weeks, rain or shine, no matter what the situation. We do this every 2 weeks. So you can show up nice and early at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And it usually takes about the first 20 minutes to do the raffle after we start the broadcast. Sometimes 30 minutes, but you do have a good old hefty half an hour to join up and type into chat whatever the key is. I'm sorry to those who are going to miss out on the session, but not only is tonight's session going to be a good bunch of fun with these 2 gifted role players, but in addition, we're going to have all of these up on YouTube. This is our 7th session of this persistent one-shot world. And you'll be able to watch it at your leisure in its entirety as we release those videos. I've got them all saved up as private on my YouTube right now. They're all private. But if you want to follow, just type into chat ~socials and you'll get those links. So we have our characters. We have our players.
That's right. Who are you playing? I never answered.
Oh, shit. I'm going to be reprising my role of Soot Brightflame, the Dwarven Immolator, and he is an evil little bastard, and he's fiery, and all sorts of stuff.
He also has the nickname of Glitterwood.
Yes, his nickname is Glitterwood. He received it, oddly enough, by popping a raging boner and covering it in the shiniest of sparkles. So he is colloquially known as Glitterwood around the fine setting that we have in our great one-shot campaign. Now, also thank you, SteffiBot, for being a Holy Crusader and subbing so long. And Baron, would you like to tell us about the setting? What is the setting of this game? What are we going to do tonight? And what are the quests that we have on the table before we begin?
All right, so first of all, AWOL, since you let Trite name your character, increase your luck by 1. Those of you returning, increase your luck by 5 because you regain some luck between sessions.
Oh, yeah.
Are you sure you want to do that for me?
Yeah.
How much luck do you have?
After that, I now have 20 luck.
Jesus Christ! Yeah, go for it. 20 luck.
You're going to come and clutch like 1 session. You're just going to like 10 plus every roll. So yeah, the setting you're in the town of Linmer. It is currently overrun by evil. Its duke was away for quite a while on a crusade with the emperor and consequently most of the guards. He came back and his town has now been overrun by all sorts of evil you guys have been slowly rooting out. And like I said previously, I post the available quests on the Montreat subreddit. I try to do it on the Monday before the session. Sometimes it's later than that. So, the requests this week that you can choose from are: obtain water from an elemental. The Duke has requested water from an elemental for unknown reasons. Whether it was given freely or taken by force is up to you. There have been sightings of a water elemental to the east of town. Investigate the scraping sound, or lack thereof. The scraping sound that was heard to the south of town has now stopped, which is arguably more disturbing. The cause was unknown, but it seemed to be getting louder before it stopped. Eradicate the Naga Coven. The Coven of Nagas have been seen patrolling the forest to the southeast of town. Hunt them down, kill them all. One of the town guards has gone missing. While out on a standard patrol, one of the guards vanished. Her last known location was southwest of town. Also, as a side note, your friend Belby that you guys rescued has returned to town.
Nice. Okay, that sounds about good. Now, for these 2 lovely players and the audience, would you care to play us in, so to speak? I guess. Wait. What quest are you guys partial to out of game before we start? What?
It's your show, Trite.
No, it's ours. This is us. What quest do you like?
I don't have any preference, honestly.
Mindlord, are you leaning one way or the other? I'm leaning towards Naga Coven.
That's funny. I was thinking if it was going to be the two of us, we could go on a good old killing spree at the Naga Coven. But the town guard being missing also tickles my interest. But yeah, perhaps let's go with the Nagas this week.
Yeah, I think this could be fun.
Side note, when I say town guards, they're the ones that returned from the crusade with the Duke, and there's only like 7 of them.
Okay, so one of them is missing.
Mhm.
One of our 7 town guards is missing. Hmm. I'm still leaning towards Naga.
Let's do it.
All right. Baron, would you care to play us in and tell us why parties get formed in this town the way that they get formed, and then play us in?
All right, so the Duke has put out just an all-points bulletin. He sent flyers to basically any town anywhere close to here. And it just says, he needs your help. Come kill things and help me take back my land. Anything you find, more or less, you can keep. There's a few exceptions. He's got a couple of things that he's on the lookout for. And then he also pays you when you return for your quests, a kind of standard flat fee. And he, at this point, it's been going on long enough that he just there's a board in the town inn / tavern that he just posts the available, happenings that they know about around here. Okay. So you guys just like peruse them.
May I?
Decided on them together. Yeah,
May
go
I?
for it.
So obviously brand new character in all this. I think you guys, since you guys have quested together already, correct?
Yeah, our characters are pretty intimately familiar.
Okay.
They've been for 4 sessions, I think, before.
Okay. So I don't know what you guys are doing, but you will find me in the tavern, very drunk, passed out with a flyer in my hand.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. All right, that works for me. All right, you ready? Go ahead and play us in, Baron. We're good.
All right. So, you enter. You find this paladin in his armor, just like head down on a table with a mug in his hand.
Yes.
And the bartender actually comes over and like tops his mug off, and then like goes back behind the counter. Trither Hearth, who is the captain of the town guard, is here. The Duke is currently absent. And this is the first time you guys have ever seen there's some like non-adventurers in here. Like there are people starting to kind of come back to the town.
It's popping in here. We got some music going, or?
Trither is playing he's got one of those, I forget the name, but it's one of those like tiny little hand accordions that he's playing fairly incessantly.
Oh yeah, Jagoff. I've heard of those. So he's jacking off.
Yeah.
God damn it.
So yeah, you enter, you see this. So do you just have the flyer just like in your hand, just like on the table?
Yeah, it's my one hand is mugged up. I'm laying there and my face is tilted toward the mug, and the other hand just kind of flat on the table. It's got the flyer underneath it.
All right, that sounds good. I'm assuming there's a high likelihood that Mind Lord and I are together. So I'm gonna, as we get in there, and we're gonna be entering together. We're gonna be entering this building in tandem. We are not sexually together yet, as far as I know.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's digging the glitter wood, though. TBH.
Keep going.
Glitterwood. As I have always said, keep it in your pants.
Yeah, well, sometimes it's harder than it seems. When you're endowed like me, sometimes the pants can't bear it.
I'm super sorry. Trite, your character is a dwarf?
He is, yes. My character is a dwarf. Okay. And in this realm, dwarves seem to get along very, very well with one another.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Overall.
Yep, pretty much overall. there's an implicit trust. It could be violated, but the lore dictates that we get along pretty good. And oddly enough, the lore also dictates that we hate this infernal guy who is with us. Mind Lord's an infernal. Yep. So it's an interesting situation to be rolling in with an infernal. But
sure. Yeah, keep going, Baron. Keep going.
And so
you guys enter and you see him. So what do you do?
All right. I'm going to take a look around and say, oh man, there's a lot of fresh meat in town. And look at this guy, for example. What the hell is wrong with him? He's already adventured out.
Curious indeed. And I would like to try and, as carefully as possible, pluck the flyer from his hand without him noticing or waking up.
All right.
Go ahead.
Hey, well, you're like really passed out? Like you can just
Let him pluck it.
All right, you pluck it out.
I give a slight grunt and say, "Gold."
Gold?
In that case, I would like to read the flyer.
I'm assuming it is the one from the board about eradicating the Naga.
A board. Maybe I found it in a different town on a board, and I snatched it off there, and then made my way here. Mm-hmm.
Glitterwood. It seems this dwarf is interested in eradicating the Naga coven that is nearby.
Gold.
I think he's muttering gold in his sleep.
A curious individual. Well, I would wake him up myself, but your kind does not usually take well to mine.
Yeah, don't spook him. He's gonna hit you really hard if you wake him up. But this is kind of... I mean, what are you inferring, that we take him with us? He looks like a newbie. He's fresh blood. Look at his loot, his gear. He hasn't seen combat, I don't think, in a while. I don't see a scratch on him.
Nonetheless, just going out with the two of us would be not too clever of an idea. I have been stocked with some extra healing potions as of late, but...
Yeah, you and I have been around the block. Are you sure you want to take this guy with you? And how interesting that you, an infernal, would ask to be around another dwarf. You realize that I like you. You've earned my trust. I don't think this guy, a paladin, a holy dwarf, you think he's going to cut you any slack? You might be asking for trouble here.
So right about now, the bartender comes up and like pulls himself out of a chair and sits down, and he has a mug of ale, and is just kind of like listening to you guys.
The bartender? What's the name of that character?
I forget because you haven't interacted with him a ton.
He's sitting down at the same table as me.
Yeah, you're all like at the same table.
Okay.
Is it
This is,
Graffolk? Graffolk?
Yes, Graffolk. Yes,
All right,
he's a
hold
human.
on.
He is 40, maybe 50.
I got a picture of him up right now on screen.
Well, he looks 40, maybe 50. Who can tell with the people in this town?
All right, interesting. So, how long has this guy been asleep, Graf?
This one, he's been here for what's today? 3 days.
3 days in this seat?
I mean, he goes out back and he pisses, but yeah.
Okay, so, Chip, you're recommending we bring a drunk holy dwarf on an adventure with us.
Well, at the very least, we could use him as a meat shield if things go south.
Ah, shit. I knew you guys were evil, but I didn't know you were that evil. Yeah, that's good. Let's all right. Yep. Hey, buddy.
My hand tips over my glass and it spills all over the table, and my tongue just starts licking up the beer off the table a little bit.
Oh, he's a goddamn
I'm already
savage.
regretting this decision.
He's a savage.
Graffolk goes, he's been doing that a lot recently. He's slowed down a bit. But yeah.
All right, I put a nice hearty slap on his back slash upper
I
shoulder.
do not move.
Oh man.
So at this point, Grapho goes, so do you lads know the name of this tavern?
I do not, coincidentally enough. I have never looked at the sign.
That's because there isn't one, because we took it down. Because it's called the Festering Maggot. And it got that name in a very interesting way. See, I'm not the original owner. I'm not one of these lifers whose family's been here for eons. I actually won it off somebody. I bet him that I could run this tavern and run it so well that in a month, he could come back and it'll be packed. And he said, deal as long as he got to name the tavern. They put up a sign. And so we did, and he called it the Festering Maggot. And I looked around once he had left. I went below, I found some ale. I used what little gold I had left, and I went around town, and I hired the prettiest girls in town to go door to door and tell everyone that on the day when my friend was supposed to come back, there would be free ale all night. So he walks in, he sees the place is just packed, and he's blown away. He just gives me the deed. He can't believe that I've done this. I immediately go take the sign down, because, I mean, who wants to drink at a place called the Festering Maggot? Anyway, since then I have...
Drink.
Ignore him, he does that. Ever since then, I have run this place with the utmost care and dignity and honor, and I would never be the kind of person that will go into my patron's room, sort through their stuff, find papers of interest, and then misplace them among other peoples of interest.
Okay, that sounds pretty baseline for someone of your profession.
He like reaches into his apron and he pulls out a couple folded up pieces of paper.
Though.
And he just like sets it down on the table and goes, whoops, drop something. Oh, can't find it. Oh well, have a good day. And he like just leaves.
My character's dumbfounded, slack-jawed, and staring at the document. Just can't believe that happened. Chip, it's up to you.
I would like to read the document after giving Glitterwood an unusual look, as is common between the reoccurring members of the party.
What does it say?
All right. If you look in your loots and handouts, it is in there.
Oh dear. It appears to be an excerpt from a journal of some kind. The first battle was lost before it began. The Emperor promised to aid the Fae and cleanse the evil from the land despite all his counselors' warnings. He had never seen war. For all we could tell, he had never seen a drop of blood in his life. He sent us headlong into open combat against greater numbers. No formation, no tactics. I think he wanted a grand victory like in the old tales. Just his words, driving us to such acts of heroism that we overcame all odds.
All right, so this guy is...
But only a handful of us could even hear him, and everyone was giving their undivided attention to the glinting blades and dripping maws of those we had been told were our enemies. That day I learned what the fear of 1,000 men smells like. I stood quaking in my armor. The veteran beside me muttered some reassuring words, but the sound of my own heartbeat in my ears drowned him out. When the order was given, we charged. Like good soldiers, we followed orders given by those who never had to prove themselves to us. We charged. We died in scores. The arrows alone took out 5 men on both sides of me. Do you want me to keep going?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Oh dear. Moors, 1,000 men, like good soldiers we fought. The arrows alone took out 5 men on both sides of me. Then we engaged in melee. The thud of shield against my chest, the sharp resonance vibrating up my arm as metal met metal, and the stench of it all was my whole world for the next few moments. Pain falling, the ground unexpectedly coming up to meet me. A blade, bad, found purchase in my leg. I looked around for an ally, any ally, to help me up or fend off my attacker, long enough for me to stand on my own. The only one standing were those with dripping maw and green skin. I tried to crawl away, through the blood and dirt quickly becoming mud. I felt a foot on my back and heard the creak of leather armor stretching as my would-be executioner raised his arms to deliver the killing blow. I gave one final look towards the front lines, towards home, but all I saw was the Emperor on his horse looking on in dismay, too scared to even shout orders. Then I saw someone break from the crowd, not on a horse like the rest of the nobles, but on food. I believe that is meant to say foot. He drew his daggers and cut both his palms before throwing the blades aside. From his belt, he pulled 2 white bands of cloth, which he deftly wrapped around his freshly self-inflicted wounds. If only Nikolai was here. This would be something he would be incredibly interested in, I believe.
Wait a minute. Wait. Was that the Duke? Are they talking about the Duke?
I cannot tell for certain, but it might be a member of this group the Duke seems to be a part of. Could be the Duke himself, I'm unsure, but...
The Brotherhood of so-and-so... I can't remember the name. Brotherhood of... Nope.
Nikolai has it written down. We should consult him further about it.
Yeah, he's off on an adventure right now. He's always the one to remember everything. God. Well, keep going. What did this person do?
As he approached, I could hear him praying. And though I did not know the tongue, the words gave me hope. He held his hands in front of him, palms out, as he planted his feet. His hands burst into a radiant white flame, and I heard my attacker cry out in pain and dismay. The pressure was lifted from my back, and I was able to roll over to see the enemy's flesh being seared away. Then I heard my Duke's voice ring out. Rise! A single word, but it filled me with a courage, the likes of which I did not think possible. I did as he commanded. Others did as well. We looked to him for orders. Not to the Emperor of the largest nation the world had ever known, but to the Duke of a small province, to our Duke. He had done what no other noble had. He stood with us among the blood and mud, and had taken action while others stood dumbfounded. He fought and bled for us. Leave none standing. I looked to my kin, my brothers in arms. Each of us knew by the looks on the others' faces, we would not let our Duke down. We picked up our arms, and without hesitation charged into a new broken enemy. I looked to my left and found the Duke charging with us, sword in hand. Eckhard Braun, Duke of Limner, did more than win the battle that day. He won the hearts and unquestioning devotion of every soldier on that battlefield. That's where the entry ends.
Oh my. By Athune's Peak. This is incredible. I've seen green flame, and I've seen plenty of other kinds of flames, but are you telling me the Duke has possession of a white-hot flame?
I am unsure, and I look around the tavern to see if anyone had been listening in to that.
No, they're trying their hardest to ignore the passed out dwarf on the table.
Can I roll for a discern realities to see if anyone did hear that reading of the journal?
Yeah, go for it. Certain realities.
Oh, sorry.
That's fine.
Just the first one.
Yep. As far as you can tell, no, it doesn't look like anybody heard you. Between the kind of chatter in the bar and Trither playing his little accordion thing, nobody seems to have noticed.
All right. Well, this paladin is not fresh blood. Hey, buddy, I know you can hear me. I shake him a little bit. We got an adventure for you. Let's go have some fun, Mr. Veteran of the War.
Nothing.
Nothing? Nothing what?
Just laying there, drunk, passed out, man.
Oh, okay, got it. Hey!
Oh.
All right, I know what to wake him up. Okay. If I think back to one of the most traumatic days of my entire life, it was the Battle of Mount Athun. So, all right, follow my lead, Chip. Follow my lead. Chase me around the table. Chase me around the table real quick. Like, act like you're fresh out of the portal. Like you've never been to this reality before. Act like you're a real demon, Chip.
Real fast, Baron. How do I actually roll?
Under your character sheet, there are.
Oh, I see a little dice thing.
The little dice thing, yeah. So
Okay.
just whatever the stat is, you just click
Keep
that.
going, Trey.
Oh no!
Nice.
We're under attack by demons. It's the worst possible thing.
I just stare at Glitterwood and shake my head. And I put my head very close to the passed out dwarves and shout into his face. "Ah!"
Nothing.
Oh no! The mountain's coming down. There are demons coming through the portal. All dwarves report for duty.
I may wrestle a little, but I'm still passed out.
So the bartender is just like watching you, like, what the fuck? And then he reaches into his belt and he pulls out a coin and he just bounces it on the counter.
I lift my head way up, like sitting up straight and alert.
Oh, that got his attention. Okay, got it. All right, I take my money bag and I start jingling it. Hello there. Rise and shine. Do you want to make some coins like these? And I jingle my coin purse, which has about 100 coin in it, which is a lot.
Ah, fellow dwarf, I see.
We got his attention, Chip. Yes, brother, welcome. I see I'm not the only stout-armed adventurer in this tavern. Are you ready to make some coin?
I look over to your companion and I say, "What the fuck is that?"
Oh, now this is funny.
I swing at him.
Oh.
I take it.
All right. Just go ahead and roll your damage.
That was his damage. He needs to roll his attack.
I mean, if you're just letting him hit you, he doesn't.
Oh, I let
Yeah,
him.
you said
Of
you
course.
let me.
So
I
yeah,
take it like a man.
Ooh.
I swing again.
roll your constitution to see how well you take it. All right, you take it pretty well.
I can even spend the luck to take it fully. Fully.
Take it all.
All right,
Take every
So
inch
you,
of it.
you swing at him and you hit him in the chin, and his head just like turns, and then he just looks back at you.
Okay, I'm gonna dip left, dodge right, and swing again.
He's dodging non-existent incoming attacks.
Yep.
I'd like to try and catch his next attack.
All right. So we're gonna do.
So I roll dex or what?
Roll your strength is just a hack and slash, and then he's trying to intercept you, so it'll be versus his dex roll. And just roll that out.
Against my dex, you say?
Mm-hmm. Oh, good God!
Oh man.
First of
Taking a
all,
luck.
yeah, give yourself a luck for rolling over 10.
So did
he
you
just
caught my
grabs your-
sword in your hand or what?
I thought you were just swinging out with your fists.
No, I'm swinging with my weapon.
So you swing at him, and he just like slaps the blade kind of aside and pins it to the table.
Okay, I'm going to let go of the sword, and I'm going to attempt to dip under his arm and jump up onto his back.
All right, right about now, the bartender's like, "Oh, wait, know that? If you're gonna do that, fucking take it outside."
Well,
you got fucking
monsters in here. I don't know what you want.
Well, that monster fucking saved the town so far, so take it outside if you want to.
It's a bloody beast, and I'm going to kill him.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that.
So roll dex or what?
Yeah, go ahead and roll your dex to see if you can jump onto his back. Mind Lord, if you'd like to try and avoid.
How heavy is this dwarf?
I'm going for a sleeper hold, by the way.
Yes.
I mean, dwarves are surprisingly heavy for how small they are. So he's probably like 200 plus pounds.
Is that on my character sheet somewhere?
No,
like to
we just
try
kind of.
Resist the sleeper hold, but carry him on my back outside with perhaps shouting at.
You better roll well. I
Chip to
rolled my
help me.
full dex.
Okay, so you're letting him like get on your back and you're just trying to like walk out.
Yes, precisely.
All right. Abel, give yourself a luck because you rolled over 10. And then, my lord, roll your constitution to see if you're able to resist the sleeper hold.
I will spend some luck to make that a full success.
All right, it'll take 3 luck. So, mark that as appropriate.
You that dwarf! Don't just bloody stand there. Do something.
All right, this seems really weird, but calm down. He's actually on our side.
What do you mean?
Well, I have been adventuring with this fine specimen for many adventures, and he has actually saved my life and the life of other dwarves on many occasions.
Specimen he is. He's bloody loving his shit, ain't he? Fucking get it.
Yeah, he does think he's pretty hot shit, I have to admit, but he is definitely on our side.
Chip, help me get this thing outside where he's not going to disturb the other patrons and the tavern owner himself.
My feet are kicking away, and if I can, I'm knocking over tables with them, chairs, hitting people on the way out.
So all the other patrons are like stopped and are just staring at you guys, but Trither is just like sitting there, still just like playing his accordion. Like he looks at you briefly and just kind of like, fuck it, and just keeps going.
I point at Trither and I say, yeah, stay seated. Don't get up. Sit. And then I do like an eyes on you gesture.
If I don't know if this would take a roll, but if I can, I want to reach into my pocket, flip him a gold, and say, play some fucking fight music!
I'll just let you do that. It just like hits the table nearest him. It's like not even his table, just a table close to him.
So -1 gold.
Yeah, -1 gold. And he just like sighs, and then he starts playing like a dwarven like fighting ballad, like a really old one that you're actually kind of impressed he knows.
How much would it take to buy the entire bar around?
The entire bar around, it would probably be like 2 gold.
I'm gonna flick the other 2 gold that I have at the bartender. It's like, get these fuckers drunk.
And he just like with kind of amazing dexterity that you wouldn't expect of him, he just like snatches them out of the air, pockets them, and just starts grabbing like mugs and filling them up.
Come on, boys, let's fuck this piece of shit.
All right. My character runs up to the bar, grabs the drink, downs it, and I punch the nearest patron in the bar that's sitting at the
Not
bar.
this one, you son of a bitch! This one.
I can't help it. This is my
Strangling
song.
my lord like crazy.
Oh, dear God, what is going on here? I try and make my way with this dwarf on my back out of the tavern.
Can I like roll again to tighten my grip or anything, or
Yeah,
do
you
I
can.
have to stay with this roll?
No, go for it. It's been
The dex
at this
again,
point.
or
At this point, it's probably strength because you're trying to like tighten it.
nice?
Would you like me to roll for anything?
Yeah, roll your con to see if you can resist. And they're just opposed, so whoever gets higher.
Ooh.
God damn it.
I'm gonna wear you down. I'm gonna wear you down.
So he tightens it. He like gets his arm like under your chin and cinches it up a bit. And you start seeing stars. Somewhere behind you, your other dwarven friend is punching like a 30-year-old woman in the face who's just trying to like curl up
So,
in
what are you doing?
fetal position.
So,
Do you hear the song? I haven't heard this in a very long time. And I haven't had a drink in a very long time. And I'm feeling tipsy. And I'm just punching everybody.
do I take experience for my failed roll?
You do. So you're trying to choke out this infernal. The infernal's trying to like get you off or walk outside.
Imagine he's like pawing at his own back, trying to like reach at me.
You like raise your fist up and are like about to punch somebody in the face, and suddenly none of you can move.
Damn. But my grip, I still got a really good grip around his neck, so he's still kind of going out, right?
Yeah, more or less.
Nice.
You can like kind of shift your gaze, and the door has just swung open, and the Duke is standing there with one hand up, kind of making like a sign with his one hand. She goes, "What the fuck?"
And I can't. Can I move my lips or?
No, you're other than like being able to move your eyes a little bit and breathe. That's it.
Okay.
He goes, "I pay you to rid my town of disaster, not
So
cause
you
it."
could just hear me going.
This motherfucker, look at this evil piece of shit.
He,
I pass
despite
out.
his appearance, is not. Yeah, you're just like out. Is not evil, or at least not the kind of evil that will harm the town. And he like flicks his wrist, and your arms like just go wide, and
Just like Vitruvian man, arms spread, legs spread.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm like, I tried to
Could you
tell
roll-
him. I tried to tell
Well,
him.
okay, I guess not mine, Lord. But would the other of you roll your wisdom to see if you notice something?
Yeah.
Trey, would you roll your wisdom?
There it is.
All right, Trey, you failed. Abel, you notice
The drunk guy
Like-
notices. Keep going.
the drunk guy notices. There's like fresh blood on the Duke's hand, like just like his finger. It almost looks like he just like accidentally cut himself or something. And then he like puts both of his hands down, and everybody can move again.
I guess I collapse to the floor at this point.
Yeah. And
Okay. Can I discern reality?
yeah, go for it.
What do I have to roll?
Wisdom. All right, you can ask one question from the list.
Man, can I just say that I can't believe it took us this long to have a barroom brawl? Man.
Oh, I'm an XP farm. Don't worry about it.
It really
None of those
So-
really work here, do they?
is. So house rule as well. If you want to spend some luck and get that to a 10 plus, you can just ask me one question.
Yeah. So take away 2 luck.
Mm-hmm.
I'm back where I started.
All right. What is your question? You muted yourself. I don't know if you're aware of that.
I feel like a character like his would be like, "What panties does your mother wear?" or something like that. Like he just wants to know and just hold something over the Duke or something.
So what's your question, Noel?
He muted himself. That's for certain.
Yeah, I play a game with him. He occasionally does that accidentally.
Oh, okay.
I want to ask him what he stuck his finger in.
What'd you stick your finger in, you bloody weird man?
In Dwarvish, he says your mom.
Nice. Oh, I can't really move, huh?
I mean, he dropped you to the ground. You all can move again.
Where's my sword?
It's probably, I don't know, half across the bar at some point.
I'm just gonna berate him verbally in Dorvish, say things along the lines of "My mother was a saint, and you're a tool, and this and that." You know.
Yeah. He just looks over at Trither and goes, "Nothing." Fight breaks out, and you encourage them with music.
I
Trither
paid
just
for the fight.
shrugs. Yeah, Trither just shrugs.
It was a pretty good song and well played, but Duke, how come I didn't know you knew Dwarvish? Why hide that?
I wasn't hiding it. You've never asked.
Okay. So, I say in Dwarvish to my dwarven paladin friend, I say, you might want to watch your tongue. I heard that this guy's pretty fierce on the battlefield, and you might owe him a little bit, my friend.
Did you hear what he said about my mother?
Yeah, but that's a small price to pay for someone who might have saved your life already. More than once, maybe two.
Did not save my mother's life.
The Duke, he fought for our realm, our kingdom.
Did not save my mother's life.
I think we reside in the kingdom. Maybe not.
You're a dwarf. You know. All right. I'll let him slide. But your friend over there is going to fucking die, I swear to God.
The infernal one? I swear, he's hardly infernal. He's like 1/16th.
It's like, you know how corgis, when corgis mate with anything, it just looks like a corgi wearing something else's skin? It's like that.
His blood hardly burns. I've seen him bleed, too. And most importantly, he bled next to me, and he'll bleed next to you, too, my friend. Watch him. He's great.
Dwarf, you trust him? Do you trust him?
I do, as much as I would trust another mountain dweller.
I spit on him.
I think it means
On
he's
my
starting to
lord.
like you.
Just to see if it like singes or something.
See, he's hardly hot at all.
Yeah, he's like passed out.
You're telling me we're going to go make some money? Is that what you're really getting down to here?
Thanks to this beefcake over here, I have put him in harm's way more times than I can count, and I've only profited from it. So, I mean, even if you hate the guy, just watch him. Taking him on an adventure, he'll step out in front of anything that comes your way. It's going to be hilarious. It's worth the
I'll
coin.
take you on an adventure, dwarf. This one can tag along.
All right, sounds good. Good.
But I don't trust him. I don't know him and I don't like him.
You'll get a good laugh out of this, guaranteed. He's gonna get beat bloody black and blue, and he'll do it to defend you. You don't have to take a hit the whole adventure. Just watch. It's hilarious.
Where are we off to?
Well,
So during this, the Duke like kneels down and puts his hand on Mindlord's chest and whispers something. And Mindlord, you are suddenly completely awake. You feel better. Your wounds are like stitching closed.
What'd you do that for? I thought we were just going to put him in a wheelbarrow butter and bring him along.
Duke Eckhart, I appreciate the assistance. I was having a bit of trouble.
He goes, get out of the bar so I can drink in peace.
I share a drink with you.
It's like, no, you get out.
I completely understand. That is what I was trying to do.
Yeah, you get the fuck out. I'll go share a drink with the Duke. We'll be fine. We'll be along in a while.
No, he turns to UOL and he goes, no, you get out. They can stay if they want.
What? Well, I never. And march
Yeah,
out.
you'll never.
Well, I'll take him out.
You'll do
outside
nothing
the
with
adventure.
me, flame puss. I march out the
I
door.
apologize, Duke.
You see me when you guys come outside, I'll be just kind of leaning up against the tinker's cart, probably puking.
all right, I'm going to step out right after you, and I'm going to lock eyes with Chip, and I'm going to be like, you thought this would be a good idea. This was your idea.
Well, I admit it is not one of my brightest moments. I leave 2 gold on the bar for the tavern owner to buy everyone another round.
All right.
Out of character. Fuck yeah. This is already great. So how is this tinkerer responding to puke next to her cart?
So like you go out and you see the stereotypical like rickshaw tinker's cart setup. And briefly you think, I think I got a new overhang? And then you look and it's actually a different tinker.
Oh shit, it's not our typical tinker? All right, who do we got?
I don't have art for this one, but this one is actually a bogue. For those who don't know what a bogue is, they're like giant frog people.
I got a picture. There we go. All right, we're good. There's a bogue tinker.
And he just rounds the corner of his cart and sees AWOL just puking onto the floor, onto the ground, and he goes, pretty sure I've got something to help with that, if you have the gold.
Is it ale?
I mean, I've got that too, that's not what I was thinking of.
What brand you got of ale?
He goes, oh, I've got, let me check. He like shuffles through his cart for a bit, and he pulls out like
As he's doing that, I walk up behind our new dwarven friend and say,
You're really going to walk up behind me?
to the tinker, I don't think he needs any more ale. He's had a bit too much of that.
From like, he's still got his head like in his cart, and he goes, sail.
No.
Yeah, pay the man, flame ass.
Wait, do you mean me?
No, flame ass. What, you into fire shit?
Oh yeah, I'm an immolator. I light everything on fire.
Oh, holy ghost.
Yeah.
So he pulls
One of
himself out
you
of the...
flame asses pay the man.
He pulls himself out and he holds up these like 2 like wineskins. He's like, this one is ale. It's good. This one
I'll take that.
is I mean, I've lit campfires with like drops of this stuff.
I'll take that. What else you got?
As far as alcohol, nothing.
What kind of fucking establishment is this?
I'm not a
Would you
bar.
happen to have any enchanted armor, perhaps.
Or enchanted ale.
Oh no, you don't want enchanted ale. You don't want your
You don't tell me what I want.
I mean, do you really want your nethers talking?
I mean, maybe.
I think we've all wondered what they would say.
Oh, I know what mine would say.
Well, I mean,
It says stop.
It would probably say take a shower, but I mean, I've got that if you want it.
A shower? I don't know if a bow can talk about showering.
Ale, it'll make your talk.
Pay the man.
How much is it?
He goes, you know what? I've never actually seen anybody use it. So if you use it here in front of me, I'll give it to you half off.
I grab it. Does he have it out yet? I grab it.
No, he doesn't yet. It's 15 gold. I'll grab it.
Yeah, I think that's doable. I'm ready. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm shaking Trite's shoulder. Just
Pay the man.
So he pulls out this this tiny little vial of it's actually like a really gross color. Like it's not quite like a lager like brown, it's a little lighter and it's kind of green. And he just kind of keeps it back a bit and then holds his hand out for the money.
All right. I go ahead and hand him the coin. The 15 coin.
what about for the other stuff?
How much is the rest of the stuff that he took from you?
It's like, well, the ale's a gold. The other one is that one's 20.
Whoa.
I'm already drinking that one.
Whoa, 20. All right, listen, friend. Do you have any use for throm teeth? I've got quite a bit of throm teeth I'd like to hawk, but 20 gold is a bit pricey.
Squeezing the sack so it shoots into my throat faster.
All right. So
Phrasing.
yes. Giggity. How many throm teeth do you have?
I happen to possess 36 throm teeth.
Tell you what. Give me 10 of those and we'll call it even.
Ha ha! You've got it, my friend. You are the proud owner of throm teeth.
The bag is now empty.
The ale or the one that he starts fires with?
The one that you guys were just negotiating over.
Oh, all right. Yeah, you're gonna have a severe detriment to attack anything.
And
Just let you know.
Oh,
So-
dear God.
Yeah, this might have been a mistake. I'm not sure bringing this guy is going to be any help. I thought because he saw a battle, he'd be able to, help, but I'm not sure you're going to be able to stay on your
I'll
feet.
slow it down. I'll save this other one for after the battle.
Okay, good.
You gotta drink that one now.
Me?
points over at that little vial.
Tinkerer, do you have any enchanted armor?
Goes, no, I don't have any on me at the moment. I believe he pulls out a massive book, like a book that is big as him. To be fair, he's only 4 feet tall, and he flips it open and he goes, "There should be somebody coming through with armor. A week or so." Closes it.
All right, do you have anything that bolsters flame or fire? Or anything that'll burn real good?
he just kind of points at your friend. He goes, "Kind of just drink most of it."
I mean, the non-consumable type maybe magic? Hmm?
One sec. And he starts digging through his cart and disappears for a minute. And you hear stuff shifting inside the cart. Eventually you hear him fall out the other side. Just, let's do that. All right. And he comes back around to the side of the cart. Oops, sorry. And He holds up. It kind of looks like a tongue. It's been like dried out and preserved. It just has a string going through it.
Real quick, Baron, do I get like a Constitution roll to see how this drink's gonna affect me?
Yeah, go ahead and roll your con.
Oh shit.
That's the XP, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, that's XP.
Yeah. So you're not doing great. You're pretty sure there's like 7 people standing in front of you.
I'm getting a great deal of Schraden food from this whole ordeal. I'm going to go see if the forge is back up and running for the general populace again. I'll meet you in the southeast of town where the Nagas are.
All right, that works for me, but make sure to knock first, in case they're knocking boots.
Oh, at the southeast edge of town before we head out to find the Naga.
No, I mean the forge master, the smith. He.
Oh yes.
I'm not seeing
yes,
our.
I do recall.
Yeah, I'm not seeing our normal tinker around. Maybe she's at his place. I don't know. They seem to have a little something, you know?
Yes.
So knock first, and if there's a sock on the door, just keep walking. All right, but anyway, what's this, what is this? Beef jerky? I don't know. What do I want this for?
He like waits for a minute and watches your infernal friend leave. He goes, it's an infernal tongue.
Okay, if I wanted an infernal's tongue, I would rip it out of his skull with my bare hand. What's the point of this infernal tongue?
This is one of the older infernal tongues before they got all, inbred.
Okay, and, interesting.
This will make, if you ever attack something with fire, makes your fire burn a little hotter. Some say a little more evil, but who's to say?
Oh, well, I'm to say yes. How much would you like for this?
30 gold.
I think that's perfectly fine. Here's 30 gold.
Hold on. You said the E word. I'm not sure if you want to go down that road there, friend.
Oh, don't worry about it. I got a mean streak in me, and I've got it under control. I am constantly fighting a fire that rages inside of my every being, my soul, every cell of my body. I can tame fire just well, and all the evil that may generate it is just kindling to my soul.
Sounds good to me.
Yes, it's quite impressive. I'll make the world burn before you. You'll see it. It'll be great. Well, thank you. I pay up, and I look at the guy and I say, "You good? You good? Let's go."
So, as I reach the forge, is Wrath there working?
Yes, he is. He's hammering away. He's actually outside. He's hammering away. You recognize the Duke's sword.
Still working on that, are you, Wrath?
And as you approach, he delivers a couple final hammers, and then he quenches the blade, and then he holds it up and goes, "Actually, I think I'm done." And he gives it a couple test swings. Because obviously, I'll have to have the Duke, test it, but I think it's finally ready.
That's fantastic. So you're ready to start taking orders and creating other works now.
So yes, that Thrumheart you brought me is top quality. I hear they're like a fine ale. You gotta let them age, and then you harvest them. And you brought me a right old one.
Well, that's excellent. Would you be able to, in fact, I would perhaps like to commission you a set of armor for myself.
Like a full set armor. Like full armor.
I wouldn't mind something that has allows a bit of movement, but is better than the scale armor that I currently possess.
All right. Well, you seem a lot young, and I say that as somebody who stopped counting how old I am. Magic items, especially the ones from my forge, are very potent, and I wouldn't recommend mixing them together, because unless I'm very, very careful when I make them as a set, sometimes they can have interactions that aren't survivable. So if you want a helm, you want a chest piece, you want a shield, I can make that for you. But a full piece of armor, that would take quite a while and a lot of gold.
Perhaps a new. What would new greaves get me? Greaves and gauntlets, perhaps.
Well, greaves. You seem like a sturdy lad. I could probably make you some heavy boots. And when I say heavy boots, I mean heavy, unmovable boots.
That could be interesting. And what about on the gauntlet side of things?
Gauntlets. I mean, it kind of depends what you want. If you're the kind of unarmed, punch him in the face kind, I could sustain that. If you've got a sword, I could do some fun things there. Really, just kind of tell me your fighting style. I could make an appropriate armor.
Well, I do seem to be. I'm quite a dexterous and quick fighter, though I am the one that tends to take a few hits instead of my party. If you could perhaps do something that allows me to better take hits, maybe a small light shield or gauntlets that I can use to block with, that would be much appreciated.
So I could do that, but just be warned, this forge, it's not cheap to run, so it's not going to be cheap to commission. So we're talking like 150, maybe 200 gold.
Right. That is indeed quite a... that is quite a steep price indeed. What if I gave you 70 gold now to make the piece and have it held until I can pay the remaining?
He looks at you. Roll your charisma for me.
I will spend luck.
All right, how much do you want to spend?
I will spend 4 luck to make it a full success.
Yes. What? You're one of the ones that helped bring this Thrum back. I will take that gold as a deposit to help me buy the materials to start, and then you can pay me the rest when you pick it up.
Much appreciated.
All right, so you guys exchange gold in a hearty handshake. I need to take a very quick break because I really need to go to the bathroom. So I don't know if you want to thank subs and whatnot, Trent, while I do this.
Sure, yes. I will do that if I can somehow. All right, so... Oh, it doesn't tell me who. This log is bullshit. Great. Thanks, log. Well, we've received 5 new subscribers today. I can't tell you who.
And you're all awesome.
That's true. That's true. Continuing the crusade for kindness, caring, and compassion is essential not only to the well-being. Oh, and another one, Zelazam. What's up? Welcome back. Please be doing the winning. We'll try. We'll try. Welcome back for the second month in a row, Zealous, and thanks for tuning in from work. That's dedication right there. That's some fierce dedication. So this AWOL and Mindlord, this session is turning out really well so far, I have to say.
Thanks.
I've never had so much fun in town. Usually it feels belabored, where like nobody knows what they want to do. Also, normally we are in a larger party of like three additional people. Yeah, something like that. So needless to say, a lot more happens really quickly, but not all of it's coherent. This is fun.
Sorry, I feel like I might have drug it on for a little bit longer at the beginning.
Oh, don't worry. This is very good. This is all very good. See, like I said, usually getting out of town feels belabored because it's like not a lot is happening, just like standard dialogue, like non-flavorful fun dialogue, just like normal trades and shit. This is good. This is really good. We started with a bar fight. I am like pumped. We've never had a bar fight yet.
Drunk dwarf, what do you think is going to happen?
I got to punch people. And thank you, Dark. I appreciate that very, very much.
Glad you're happy about that.
Yeah, we go on for 3 hours, Mr. Dark, and anybody watching. So we are down about one of those. And we're going to be having a lot more fun, that's for sure.
Did someone manage to grab a timestamp for that long-winded reading that I did as Chip?
I don't think I saw it in the chat, but we can definitely go back and highlight it.
So he's standing there negotiating. Is this all happening while Trite and I are still at the Tinkerer's Cart, or?
Yeah, and I assume you guys kind of meet up on your way southeast of town.
Okay. I think, are you guys done with your deal, or?
Yep, I am done with the negotiating for the new gear.
So we're all meeting up then?
Yep, you're all on your way out of town, heading southeast-ish.
I just kind of give a grunt as he meets up with us.
Oh, Zen, welcome to the audience. And Dark, no, you don't need a voice changer. Yep, all right, boys. So, I know we've never done an adventure with this few of people, but it seems like the town has been booming. Nick's partied up. All of our other friends are partied up, even the halflings. I really didn't think they were gonna be able to hack it in this town, but looks like they even found a job. So it's we three gritty folk. We're going to get into it deep, and I need you to remember one thing. The Infernal takes all the hits. Just make sure he gets hit. I do not want to get hit.
I love it.
And I think we're going to have some fun. Let's go kill some Naga.
Rough to see the Naga.
The wonderful Naga of the southeast of town.
I'm sure they have a better name than that, but yeah. So,
Ooh, I like the grid.
You guys see this? No, you're not supposed to see this.
Uh-oh. Wait. Okay, fine. I don't like the grid. I hate it.
I saw nothing.
I only just managed to swap over to that screen.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's not too bad.
I didn't see
anyway,
much.
I don't know how I managed to drag you over there. I was supposed to do that. Anyway, you guys start heading southeast of town, and you're walking for a ways, and you're kind of looking for, signs of the Naga, signs of their patrol, because from what you've heard, they've just been patrolling this area. Just overall.
They see me rolling. They fishy. They Naga, and they be smelling dirty.
Okay.
It's true.
Yeah, they're more like snakes, but yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm thinking of WoW Naga, but yeah, you're right. They're snaky.
So, yeah, you guys start to get like a little discouraged. Like you're going pretty far away from town. And then Trite, you see somebody standing a little off to your right. It's a human, scruffy beard, shitty clothing. And he just points a little further south. And then he like steps behind the tree that he was standing next to.
Guys, I think he's trying to tell me something. Trouble in the well. Is it Timmy? Timmy's stuck in the well.
He's trying to tell you something, Soot. What are you talking about?
The guy,
Right,
the guy,
only saw him.
right there. Him. He's behind the tree. He told me Timmy's stuck in the well.
Like to discern reality.
All right.
Intelligence or wisdom?
Wisdom. Into spouting war.
Got it.
Do you want to spend any luck?
Nope.
All right, that is a fail. Give yourself an XP.
I
You don't
put
see
my
this person.
hand on my sword, and I try to smell any blood.
You still get that really severe blood from under the ground, like way under the ground. Other than that, that's all you. That's the only blood that you smell. Other than like, there's probably like a dead dog somewhere nearby.
Or dog.
I'm telling you. There's a guy. I'm gonna approach the tree. Can I approach the tree?
No, you absolutely can. Yeah, you can.
All right, fair enough. I'm gonna approach it. Try to peek around.
Yeah, there's nobody there.
I'm telling you guys, there was a guy. He was right here. He didn't say anything about the well. I'm joking. But he was pointing.
Have you been drinking off that vial, friend?
I haven't. I swear I can hold
Why
my...
the fuck not?
That is a good question. I usually have problems consuming alcohol. See, there's a fire inside of me. It burns pretty hot.
Sounds like you've been smoking the weeds over there.
No, trust me. I haven't. I'll smoke most everything, though. Mostly on accident. The weeds, not so much. My aim is a little better than that on a good day. But I actually can't.
You're seeing things.
I thought I did. Huh. Well,
All right, so do we just move forward then?
I mean, it was pointing that way. Should we go that
You're
way?
seeing things, though.
Humor me. Let's go check it out. What do you think?
You're a humorous person. Let's go.
All right, let's do it.
All right, so you head off in the direction that this person pointed.
Following fracking ghosts around here. I can't believe it.
I don't think it was a ghost, I think. I don't know.
I saw nothing. Keep moving.
And very quickly, you come across, kind of looks like something was dragged here through the underbrush and leaves. It's kind of hard to tell, but it's definitely a trail of some kind.
Discern realities.
I was going to say that I would like to spout lore on this kind of trail.
You both can do that.
What do I roll for discern reality? I don't do it all that often.
Wisdom.
A shitty roll on my experience.
All right. My lord, this does look very much like a snake trail, but it's really big. It might be Thuk, but you're not sure.
Our friend Belby's pet snake Thuk. This could be it.
A snake that builds that big of a trail behind it, and it's a friend.
Yes, you aren't acquainted with either Belby or...
I have no clue what the fuck you're
companion
talking about,
snake.
Beastie Boy.
We were some of the... We were some of the adventurers that pioneered this town. We made it what it is today, largely. And we have larger
So you
than
haven't
life
done
friends.
much. So you haven't done much.
I mean, we've made some friends, and they're big friends.
It must be pretty big to leave that sort of trail.
The snake did wipe out an entire cove of bandits that had about, refresh my memory, so it's how many bandits were there that day?
I think,
20?
or more. I think there were a lot more before the snake showed up.
Is spout lore intelligence?
Mhm.
Have I heard of this escapade?
Yes, this escapade actually, I think you came from a town that Belby passed through, and Belby is a halfling, and she rides her giant snake.
Got it.
Like, as a means of travel. So yeah, you probably heard townsfolk like just exaggerating how they had brushes with death from
So
this
they
giant snake.
were they speaking good of this giant snake or ill? Or
I mean, they were trying to make it sound like they like had a brush with death.
just really
but,
boastful
like-
about it. Okay,
Yeah, but like it just went through town.
got it.
I've heard of you, sneaky friend. Snaky friend.
Yeah, well, we
I
have
don't know
more
what I think.
friends. We have more friends than just that. Maybe we'll run across some of them. The town is rife with our allies.
Dwarf, you hang out with some weird characters, I'm gonna tell you.
I know. I can't wait to show you more of our friends. They're ridiculous. And
So,
lucrative. Very
Are we gonna
lucrative.
follow this trail or are we gonna keep going this way?
It seems safe if Bilby passed through. We might as well keep going.
I follow your lead, Dwarf.
So you kind of conclude this discussion, and my lord, the tree that you're standing next to suddenly has an arrow sticking out of it.
Oh dear. I put my hand on my sword, draw it, and I would like to try and see where that arrow came from, if possible.
So, is it like he notices an arrow is sticking out of a tree, or it flung
No,
and hit the tree?
it flew and just like slammed into the tree,
Uh-huh.
narrowly missing his face. So you turn roughly in the direction, and you see a massive naga, about, I don't know, 40 feet away. For those of you who do not know, naga, they're like half person, half snake. Instead of legs, they have a giant serpentine body.
Is this your
This one is
friend?
No, this is not our friend. This appears to be the Naga that we've decided to hunt down.
All right.
And pull out my sword.
This one has like leather armor on. She's got a bow. She also has like a. It's not a cloak. It's more just like a little like shawl that's just over her shoulders. That is composed of black feathers.
Mhm.
And as you all turn towards her, she lets out a cry in a language none of you know, and you hear movement both behind her, kind of around you, and in a couple places above you.
How far off is the one we see?
Like 40 feet.
Can I get a mark on that?
No,
All
I'm not
right.
gonna mark on that.
Sorry, inside joke. Trite, what are you doing?
I don't think I know much about Naga. Right quick, I need to spout some lore.
Can we all spout lore?
You can't all spout lore.
Let's all spout some lore.
Is that intelligence or wisdom?
That's int, yeah.
Oh
think
shit, I
it's-
rolled the wrong. Shoot. Hey, I did it both times.
You rolled the exact same thing.
All right, tell us what we need to know collectively.
All right. Naga tend to be fiercely territorial. They travel in packs, normally small covens.
Do we have an
Most-
idea of how the numbers in these packs usually?
It ranges. It really depends on how long they've been there. If they haven't been there long, might be like 10. If they've been there a really long time, like hundreds of years or something, it could be upwards of the hundreds.
Can I discern reality?
You can, if I can finish first. Normally, you don't see male Naga. They're fairly rare, and they kind of breed in bulk, where the females just lay eggs and then the males fertilize like everything's eggs.
Ooh,
So finding a
sensual.
male Naga is pretty rare.
Oh, okay.
And this one we see is a female.
It is a female.
Can I discern reality?
Mhm.
Wisdom?
Nice.
All right, give yourself a luck. You get 3 questions from the list or 1 question. One question of your choosing, because house rule, if you get a 10 plus, you can just ask me. a
Are
question.
we completely surrounded right now?
Not completely. The way you came from is not entirely blocked off. There are some to your left and right, and kind of an arc in front of you, and there's a couple in the trees above you, from what you can hear. That or there's really big birds in the trees.
Okay.
I'm
I mean,
going to
unless
start
you
the round
guys-
off by taking a defensive stance, first of all.
I'm gonna summon Burning Brand.
All right, so Mind Lord, roll defend, and try to roll your burning brand.
Oh dear.
Mind Lord, do you want to spend luck on that?
Well, I don't think I've taken much damage previously, and I could use the experience, so I'm going to just leave it as is for once.
Alrighty. So, your buddy Mind Lord. I'm going to very quickly pull up his character sheet real quick. I've had so many people. There it is. All right, your friend Mind Lord steps forward heroically, trying to defend you, and his foot catches on a root, and he faceplants.
Can I roll dex?
To do
Alright.
what?
Since my sword's already out, I want to attempt to, as soon as the root snatches him, I want to try to swing at it.
Swing at the root? Yeah.
Yes.
go for it.
I miss.
Hey, well, can you roll damage for me?
Sure.
Oh dear.
All right, so Mind Lord, he's trying to like help you by cutting the root that snagged your foot, but he misses and hits your leg, and you take 5 damage.
I like it. I'm not angry, but I'm like, it's okay.
Do I get an extra experience for that?
No, you do not. That is a sub-consequence of your fail.
So do I mark XP?
Yes, you do. Trite, you were rolling your Burning Brand.
Burning Brand, partial success, and with it, I can actually pick a tag just once. In this case, I am going to pick Far as my tag, given my additional skill points, Killing Fire. And that means with it, I can attack anything in shouting distance. In addition to its basic... no, I think that's it. Hold on.
Yeah, by default, it gets touch, dangerous, and fiery.
Okay, touch, dangerous, and fiery. Good. And it is now Far. So I'm going to make it take the shape of a wrist rocket, like a slingshot. A very intricate slingshot. Well made,
All right.
but it's a slingshot nonetheless.
Nice.
So is it like the standard like rubberized one that I'm thinking of, or is it like old school shepherd, like it's a sling and you like whip it around and release?
Definitely the more high tech type, the one that has like the wrist brace that goes over. But this one has a big Y, a big fork on it. It goes real wide.
All right. So yeah, you summon your burning brand.
There it is.
It laces up your arm in this fiery pattern. There's a large Y coming out of the top of your hand, and there appears to be a band that you can grasp.
For this Infernal Tongue necklace, what's the stat on it? What does it give?
It gives +1 damage.
Thank you. All right, that's it for me. Somebody tripped and fell. Was it my dwarven brother?
No, it was the Infernal, and then I cut his leg.
The Infernal tripped on a root, and then your dwarven brother tried to cut the root, hypothetically, but missed and ended up slashing the back of
Yeah, I missed.
the Infernal's leg. Missed.
All right, okay.
Very large air quotes.
All right, you guys are turning this into a shit show, and I'm just going to take a pot shot at the Naga.
All right, go for it.
In this case, I can use intelligence to roll, and I did, and I get a luck. Oh, only 2 damage. Damn it. Wait, no. 3 damage.
3 damage.
Haha, +1. Yeah, I'm Dennis the Menace, and Dennis the Menace for sure. It's gonna be great. Somebody was just like, someone just said like, oh, you're Dennis the Menace. And I'm literally Dennis the Menace. I pinged him, or her. I pinged her. Just a little bit of damage. Just enough to be annoying.
All right, so you draw back your weapon and you let it fly. And this was the Naga that was like right in front of you. So she was trying to notch another arrow. And yeah, you like nail her in the arm. She takes some damage. She cries out in pain.
Yeah.
All right, Mind Lord, you're on your face. Something just attacked your leg.
Ah,
I'm kind of giggling.
I jump up from my position and I glance back to see what attacked my leg, and I probably see the dwarven friend just standing there giggling with his weapon. And I go, huh?
I was swinging at the root.
Be that as that may, be more careful next time. And I try to reassume my defensive position.
All right, go for it.
I am actually going to spend the 4 luck to make that a full success.
Okay. Because I was imagining you'd be like, yeah, be more careful, and tripping over another root.
No, the gods are smiling on me today, and I managed to avoid the second route.
All right, you stand in defense. You have 3 hold.
I'm just kind of looking around trying to spot, because I hear rustling and everything. I'm trying to spot other enemies.
So yeah, somewhere off to your right, you hear very rapid movement. Somewhere off to your left, you hear rapid movement. The most immediate threats are the Naga directly in front of you, and then on either side of her, 2 Naga slither down the trees on either side of her and take up a position in front of you.
Ooh, man.
What do you do?
I'm just going to kind of grip my weapon and stand there waiting for somebody to advance, because all I got is really a sword.
All right. Trey, do you want to do anything well?
Yeah.
Please.
All right. They're trying to surround us. That's not going to work, though. This is kind of my territory.
Not gonna fucking work at all.
All right, I'm gonna light the tree. Like, I'm gonna just, I don't know what I need to do this, but I'm just gonna start lighting shit on fire. Like the trees that they're coming down from, I'm just gonna light that shit on fire. If I can. I don't know how I need to do it.
At this point, they're on the ground, but they're still standing next to the trees.
Yeah, so you could light the trees on fire next to them.
Trying to see here. I need... Okay, I'm gonna volley, and that means I can take several shots. I'm gonna go ahead and volley all the trees in the area, and I can roll to hit.
You realize that with far in your tags, that would be like 200 trees.
Well,
So you're going to surround us with fire.
I would very much like to light everything I can see on fire.
All right, so like the trees in front of you.
Yeah,
Primarily?
yeah, primarily, yes. But if I can get more, I'm gonna get them.
All right, go ahead and roll a volley. We'll see how many you can light.
I will spend a luck to make that a full success.
All right.
It's gonna get hot in here.
I imagine dwarves are used to fire, working down in the hills and stuff, right?
All right, you set 9 trees in front of you, alight. Primarily at their bases, there's a lot of dead leaves. So there's a fair amount of fire in the kind of a cone in front of you now.
All right, let's get this fire started.
There we go with the fucking puns.
Nope, it's bigger puns, I'm out.
Not quite that, but not enjoying the puns.
I can't help it. It comes with the character.
Does this damage any of these guys, or?
Doesn't damage them directly, but they do like move away from the trees. The 3 in front of you had to kind of
group together, or?
Yeah, the 3 in front of you grouped up a bit. They had to, move away from the trees that they were standing by. They are all, the 2 that came down off the trees are drawing bows, and the one in front of you already had a bow out. The other 2 coming from your sides appear to be wielding swords.
Just swords? Okay. How far off are they now?
The ones in front of you are still about 30, 40 feet. The ones to your left and the right are a bit further off. They're like 50 feet. But they're moving towards you very rapidly.
Okay. Yeah, I just have a long sword, you guys, so I can't really do anything until they're up with us.
I'm going to just maintain this defensive position as they enclose on us.
All right, I got an action ready then. This is gonna make it fun. I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll Moth to the Flame. I'm going to mind control one of the Naga. Let's say one of the ones closest to me that came down from the trees next to the fire.
How does Moth of them work?
All right, when you tempt a weak mind with your inner fire, roll wisdom, and on a 10 plus, their will is suppressed. They'll follow and do exactly as you desire, so long as nothing startles or surprises them. On a 7 to 9, effect is only strong enough to distract or confuse them. On a miss, they become agitated.
All right. Can you roll spout lore for me? Quick try.
That's wisdom.
Int.
6. Which is a fail. Isn't it?
Want to spend luck on that?
Is that a partial or a
that's
fail? Okay, I'll take the XP.
It's a fail. 7 to 9. Okay. Yeah, this will totally work.
Okay. It's gonna work. Ah, failed again. Not even gonna spend the luck. It's actually
All right.
too much luck. It would exhaust all my luck. So that's failed.
All right, so mark your experience. You try to moss the flame them, and instead all three draw their bows and take shots at you.
Ha 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 ha. All
So
right.
much damage others do. Oh god! All right.
Is there any way I could use I am the law to make them like not shoot as true?
What does I'm the law do?
So when you give an NPC an order based on your divine authority, roll charisma.
NPCs are people that are specifically not opposed to you.
Got it.
These are monsters, technically. So
Well, fine.
Okay. Chip, I'm
I
going.
would like to bat some of these.
Oh yeah, we're definitely
flying arrows
we're
out of
definitely
the air
batting
with
at
my
them
sword.
boys. Absolutely. I as well.
Are they both in defensive stance? Please,
no,
God.
currently only Chippendale Banana Hammock is in a defensive stance.
Shit. Go for it.
Roll
Oh.
dex or
No, you weren't defending. You were just standing there, waiting.
Oh.
So,
Shit.
So yes, I'm going to take 2 holds to halve the damage twice.
Oh, you're my hero.
All right.
Full disclosure, this would lethally kill me. I would be dead.
I am aware of that.
So you take 3 damage. Yeah.
Ooh, all right. And we're going to roll for a minute here with, what's that one? Come on. Fighting with fire. There we go.
For chat, what does fighting with fire do?
For chat, my character, the Immolator, master of all fire, if I take odd damage with armor factored in, if I take odd damage, I'm able to roll 1d4, and I can either add that many uses to my burning brand, if it's active, and take that result forward, or take that result forward to summon my burning brand, or for the third time and the best time, or reduce damage by that amount. It is my choice, and I have reduced all 3 of these damages with my hot hands.
All right. I also just added a macro. You can now do hashtag fighting with fire, capital F, everything else lowercase, and it'll roll out for you. It should also like autofill it. What the hell? Come on. You should do this. Come on, game.
It's okay. But yes, I will try it again.
Oh, that's why. Try it one more time. Oh, come on. All right, whatever. I'll fix it between games. Anyway. So yeah, you negate the damage. Chippendale Banana Hammock heroically slashes a couple of the arrows out of the air. And then the final one just like sinks into your shoulder and just catches on fire for a moment and burns away.
does that hurt him at all or
Nope.
Oh, it feels good. It feels good. Let the fire of rage burn inside of you and send more pain.
my character finds it humorous that it didn't hurt him?
I'm excited. Now it's your turn.
I'm still defending, as it seems we will need for this encounter.
Yeah, can I take a defensive stance?
Mhm.
How do I do that?
That's all you need to do?
Plus, con.
It failed.
Do you have
Can
a-
I use? Yeah, I'll use the luck for luck.
So yeah, 4 luck will give you 3 hold. With that 3 hold, you can Redirect an attack from the thing you defend to yourself. Have the attack's effect or damage. Open up the attacker to an ally, giving that ally +1 forward against the attacker. Or deal damage equal to your level, which is currently 1.
Huh.
So, you stand in defense in front of your immolator friend.
All right.
The Nagas on either side of you are rushing in fairly rapidly. The ones that just volleyed at you are readying additional arrows.
All right. The ones that are ranged, I'm going to target them and volley. However many there are.
Can I, instead of defending the immolator, defend Trite?
Trite is the immolator? You mean...
Oh, yeah. I
Instead
wanted
of the infernal.
Yeah, I don't want anything to do with that infernal.
Yeah, specifically, yeah, you can defend just Trite.
Thank you. And as he takes a stance up in my guard, just as the infernal did, and has been doing, I nod in approval and I say, "Thanks, brother, for stepping up. But didn't I tell you this infernal was worth his salt? Look at him.
Don't get Madison fire back.
Incoming. Heads up." Fucking fail. I waste all my luck to succeed fully. I have 10. I have succeeded, hopefully.
Okay. You do. Go ahead and roll your damage.
How many? Just once or 3 times?
Just roll it once and we'll just take it across the 3. And then that's +1, so 6.
There you go.
Trey just did 666 damage, just throwing it out there.
Oh, 666! 666! The sign of the devil. My character can't say that, unfortunately, but damn, that's great.
Since you have a devil standing next to you. Or a half devil. Quarter devil, whatever.
116?
It is a sign of a star-crossed love between the infernal and the dwarf.
My character is not abused by the connotation.
Alright.
He's good.
So they take some damage. At this point, the 2 Nagas that are wielding melee weapons are more or less upon you.
I'm swinging.
Can you
Excellent.
hear?
Well,
My roommates are playing the TV incredibly loudly.
Nah, I can't hear it.
Alright, just curious.
I'm going to heroically maintain my defensive position.
I'm swinging.
Alright, go ahead and hack and slash. Which is dex, or no, sorry, it's strength, unless you have a precise weapon, which I don't think you do.
Strength 11, no modifier.
Hmm.
Or just, yeah, roll strength.
Out of character,
Damn it.
does rolling a hack and slash get rid of your defend?
I normally don't make it. I assume you're also kind of defending.
Ooh, that's nice.
So that's a fail.
Yep.
Do you want to spend luck on that?
Nope. I'm drunk.
Alright.
Wait, can I rationalize that? I think that's the appropriate way to play, because if you roll defend, you gain the hold. You shouldn't lose it until you spend it. So you can hack and slash after defending, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I imagine
sweet.
like my character's standing there, like, you know, Mark McGuire
Yeah,
up to bat,
unless he-
just like, you know, ready.
Yeah, unless he's like running off well away from you. Yeah, he's
Yeah, I
still
waited till they came upon
more or
us.
less defending.
This is
Oh,
slick.
in that case.
Yeah, both of you guys can unleash ungodly attacks against them.
Alright, AOL,
Except
you
for the
take
paladin.
2 damage.
The
I don't
paladin
mark
has
that.
to
2
roll
damage
a holy.
minus...
Sorry, I'm trying to fit too many puns in there. Sorry,
And
Baron.
just do 2 ticks down on my HP, or
minus your armor. I don't know how much armor you have. You also want to check your gear, make sure. Sometimes I don't always remember to actually add the armor to your armor. On the character
armor
sheet.
2.
Alright, you take 0 damage.
You're welcome.
That was my
Right.
rolling of hack and slash.
Alright, and you do 5 damage. All right, so you manage to avoid all incoming blows from the Naga that is trying to attack you, and you land a fairly significant slash across her chest. Trite, what are you doing?
I'm gonna get up on the shoulders of Chip and take a
Nagas in
shot.
front of you are readying another volley.
I am going to get on top of Chip's shoulders, and I'm gonna make a volley. So do you want me to roll dex and volley?
Taking the elevated position. I like it.
Chip, roll strength to see if you can support
Oh dear God.
your ally.
It's way better than rolling my dex, trust
He
me.
supported me. He should
Hey.
be fine.
Nice. Give yourself a luck, my lord. All right. So, Trite, when you roll your dex, he is standing, letting you climb him. So you will get a +1.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
You climb up and stand on his shoulders. Something is muttered about a fastball special.
And I have successfully volleyed as well.
Partially.
Partially, at least, yes.
My character's just glances over like, what the fuck are these tactics?
For some reason, I imagine like one foot is on Mindlord's shoulder, and then you have your like knee propped between his horns,
On his horns, yeah.
Oh, I love this. I love this.
and then you're like just firing down at them. All right, roll your damage, Trite.
Oh, it hurts! It hurts!
All right, you did, however, partially succeed,
True.
which does mean that you take an attack in return.
Yep, yes.
Well, while he's on
From
my
all three that
shoulders.
you're attacking. While he's on your shoulders.
That's okay. No safer place to be.
Holy shit.
Okay, well, you guys have
I
On
will-
his shoulders.
Save me. Save me, Beefcake. Save me.
Did that hurt really bad, or
That would
That will
kill
kill
me.
him if you guys don't do something.
I'm gonna
Hell,
go
that would
ahead
almost
and-
kill me.
I'm gonna reach over and lay on hands.
I'm going
You
to.
still have defend as well.
Yeah, spend your hold first.
So what do I roll then?
You just
Nothing,
spend it.
your hold and just tell me what you do. You can redirect the attack to you, have the damage.
I'm not gonna have the damage. That's not gonna happen.
I mean, this is on your dwarven friend, not the infernal.
Yeah. My base HP is 10.
Well, no. To have the damage, you just have it.
Whoever
Or
it goes
you
to.
can direct it to you.
Oh, okay.
Like,
yeah,
yep.
I'll have it.
Woo!
Are
Woo!
you spending all 3 of your hold to have it 3 times?
Just make it odd. Whatever makes it odd.
You
Wait,
know, yes. I want him up and able to fight as much as possible. So yeah, I'll just do it as much as possible.
All right.
you might be
I
able
was
to
going
save.
to say that I would also redirect the attack to me as well.
So what do I roll here?
Nothing. You just spend your hold. You already rolled for this.
Okay.
So you now no longer have any hold for defend. Mindlord, you straight take several shots and then you like knock him backwards off of you so that the shots hit you instead, and you take 2 damage minus armor.
So I take no damage.
Okay.
Nice.
And
But however, Trite, you're also now on your ass in the dirt and the leaves.
I'll reach down and pick him up.
Worth it. Very worth it.
Dex roll.
Just help him up. It'll just take a moment.
Okay.
After seeing that,
Trent.
I'm going to.
Try
You
Oh,
also
is it
did
Trent's
that.
turn?
The 3 in front of you.
I fell. Oh, I killed him?
You killed the 3 in front of you.
Tell me how I did it. Tell me how it looked.
So you're up standing 1 foot on this infernal's shoulder, 1 knee between his antlers or his horns, and you just like pop, 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 and then you see arrows coming at you, and a couple of them are chopped out of the air by your dwarven comrade, and the infernal just like knocks you back and jumps up and just takes the rest of them in the chest, which are deflected by his armor. And you have this moment of like, yeah, oh shit, and then you hit the ground.
Nice.
I am on the ground, flat on my back, with the biggest shit-eating grin on my face. Damn, that was good.
All right.
I am also
Okay.
It's a good fight, ain't it?
How many of them are left at the moment that we can see?
That you can see just the two that are in melee distance.
Well, in that case, I shall see how well I can dispatch of them.
all right.
I dispatch of them quite well.
Do you want to spend luck on that?
Might as well.
Yeah, he might as well.
All right, so you spend 1 luck to make it a full success. Roll thine damage. So the one that was going to attack you is kind of got hung up, like deciding who to attack, like you or the dwarf on your shoulders. And in that brief moment, you turn and slash it across the chest. There's a gout of blood. It is still up, but it is hurt.
Whilst these arrows ping off his armor.
Yes, whilst these arrows paying off his armor.
Nice. All right. So,
What do you know?
can I roll strength to just grab Trite by his shoulders and plop him right back up on his feet?
If you want to do it like really quickly and roughly, yeah. Otherwise, you can just take a moment and try.
No, I
and...
want to do it quick and rough.
All right, just roll your strength.
Ooh, just like I like it.
Yeah.
All right, do you want to spend any luck on that?
Nope.
All right, as you're picking up your companion, the Naga that you had previously attacked regains itself and swings at you, doing 5 damage minus your armor.
So 3.
But Trade is on his feet.
So I just I take that off my base HP or
Your HP. Not base HP. Base HP is how much you can regen max.
so,
So it should be
I'm
the
not
last
seeing-
column. So, oops. Oh. So that box was actually checked. So it should be. You have 16 HP left.
I see. Okay, got it. Am I doing my XP correctly?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry about that, guys.
No, it's good. It's good.
I think I might have checked that when I was generating the character accidentally.
No worries.
All right, so I think that means I'm the last one to make a move this round.
Yeah. So Trait, you get like grabbed by your shirt and just like thrown to your feet.
Stand
As
up,
your
you
fellow dwarf
pansy!
Takes a slash to the back.
Oh,
And then I just kind of duck because I feel like he's probably just gonna fire over my head.
all right. Well, actually, my burning brand is out of uses. I can only use it 3 times, and I used it 3 times, so it's gone. But I pop up onto my feet and I go, woo! Like I am loving this. I just both hands in the air, and without missing a beat, I'm gonna go right into summoning another burning brand.
So I am knelt in front of you because that's what I said I did, and you could like jump off my shoulder in the air if you'd like.
Nah, I failed real hard here. Failed real hard.
All right.
So I imagine you go like woo, and then you try to like draw down another slingshot, and the fire just goes out.
And then I go, woo. Woo.
And so the Naga in front of you, there is now another ducked dwarf in front of you.
My back exposed to the Naga.
I'm gonna roll to see which one of you it hits, just for shits and giggles.
Oh boy.
A-Wall, you'll be 1. Trait, you'll be 2.
2, 2, 2, 2, 2. There we go.
All right, it hits Trait.
Thank God.
Only for 3 damage. So it like out of somewhere in its armor, it produces a dagger and like whips it at you.
And I
And you take 1 damage.
slightly prevent some damage.
It grazes your cheek or your neck or something. I don't know.
Because I'm in the way.
Beautiful.
All right. Mind Lord, you have dealt the Naga in front of you a fairly hefty blow.
Well, let's see how far we can take this. And I go for another swift attack. And it is going to be a fully swift attack.
All right, so you're spending the 2 luck.
See if we can finally make some dent in my luck pool that I've been accumulating.
What is your weapon? It's like a flail?
This is my signature weapon, my ornate sword. It has precise, messy, 2 piercing, and +1 damage, which is already calculated into the roll.
All right, so
Wait, that's the same. Hold on. That's the same sword that we together reforged and injected a shark spirit into as well.
Oh, yes.
So you stab your sword up through the Naga's neck and then to the side, and you're covered in blood. Like, covered in blood.
Oh,
The Naga
Jabberjaw
makes-
is loving this.
The Naga makes this hideous gurgling sound, and then its head flops to the side at angles that heads normally can't, and then falls over backwards dead.
Keep in mind the spirit of the shark in his sword is called Jabberjaw. I got the name it, and Jabberjaw is a late 80s cartoon of a shark that talked like Curly from the Three Stooges. So
Trey, if your chat doesn't know who Jabberjaw is, I'm sorely disappointed in them.
Get out.
yeah, I believe there are some people who do not know who Jabberjaw is. So typically when that spirit goes and does anything or there's blood on the sword, I usually go "Nyuk, nyuk, 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 nyuk. Whoop, 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 whoop."
Yeah, anyway. All right, hey, Wall. You've just witnessed your brethren fail pretty spectacular at summoning his fire.
All right. So I'm kind of knelt in front of him. There's still guys
There's
on
just-
our sides, right?
It's just the one behind you.
He's immediately behind me.
Yes, more or less. He's like, I don't know, 5 feet
How
back.
tall are these guys?
At the moment, like 7 feet.
And how tall am I?
Like 4 or 5.
All right. I'm gonna hack and slash. And do we have called shot in this or?
No, that's a specific class move,
Okay,
actually.
got it. I'm just gonna aim for his throat area and stab right at him.
Alright.
So roll.
Strength.
Missed, I think, right?
Yep, unless you want to spend luck.
No. I'm drunk.
All right, mark XP. It dodges you and retaliates in kind. Good God, I cannot roll today. You take
Ping!
1
It
damage
doesn't
minus your armor,
retaliate
so
very
you're not.
well.
I'm drunk. I'm moving weird. He's like, ugh, what the hell?
Yeah, that was a dodge, not even an armor ping. Somehow, drunken master.
It's just like, ugh.
It was literally a drunken daughter. It wasn't
Speaking of
even
which-
good.
Speaking of which, as I'm coming up with my thrust, in my other hand, I have the other cask, and it's kind of pressed up against my lips.
Drinking on the job, huh, brother?
I've just turned into the drunken master.
Yes, you did.
All right, Trey, what are you doing?
I have to summon my burning brand. Damn it. Roll. All right, there it is. That is 1 tag for me.
For sure.
The tag that I would like to take is I would like to take reach, which makes my range roughly 10 feet. So I would like to get a big spear, like Odin spear. Like, I called down a straight up proper lugged spear from my
It's like
hand.
partisan.
Yeah, real good. Real long, too. Plenty long.
All right. Go ahead and roll to attack.
I am going to attack. Let's do it. I will roll my intelligence because I get to do that. Not bad.
All right. And you're out of luck, correct?
I am.
So roll your damage.
+1.
All right. So you like jab your spear into the Naga's chest, and it groans. And as you do this, it throws another dagger at you.
Oh, man.
You take 4 damage. I don't think you have armor by default. So.
No, I do not. I'm fine, though.
So you take 4 damage. This Naga is not looking good, like at all. It staggers back. It hisses at you and probably is cursing at you in the Naga tongue. My lord, what are you doing?
Would I be able to quickly spout lore and see if I know any insults in the Naga language?
Nice.
Yes, but I'm going to say if you don't get more than a 10, if you get less than 10, you don't, because it's a really obscure language.
Oh, so close to a 10. Please, one word. One word. Not so insulting.
Do you want to spend luck? You've got tons, don't you?
Oh yes, I still have 9 luck left, and I normally roll
Alright.
quite well, so I'm going to spend the luck on this.
All right,
All right.
good. Wait, but before you say it, will you put the voice changer back on so we can hear you say it in his voice?
Oh,
I had no idea that the voice changer was off.
It's okay because you've been saying mostly things out of character, but I just want this one thing to be in character for sure.
So I think you say something along the lines of, your lineage is weak and your spawn will die because you failed.
Oh,
Your lineage is weak and your spawn will die because you failed.
oh, it's good. It's good.
I'm just going to
Did you get to do
take
something
that.
in time? Or-
There we go.
I won't spend the luck to make it a full success.
All right, so you spend the luck, you make it a full success. I imagine you like just dip around in between your allies with your precise weapon and just straight through the heart of this Naga. And it gurgles and gasps and then collapses to the ground.
After my
And just
character's swing, I've kind of stammered a couple steps off to the side, but I see him do that and I spit a little ale out and just.
Oh, I love this. I love this.
So you are standing there amongst the bodies, victorious. And you're kind of surveying your surroundings, making sure there's nobody attacking you.
Well, it seems I have a bit of a debt that I need to pay now. I would like to search the bodies for anything of value that could be sold off or salvaged even.
Can I roll for a special move real quick? I'd like to lawyer the use of Zuko style to remove the flame from the area to make it less dangerous for us all.
How does it start working? Let me double check. When you bring the flame to your will, roll your wisdom on a 10 plus, it does the command, taking the shape or movement as you desire, as long as it is fuel to which store. Yeah, I think you can lower that to say you can make it die down.
All right. All right. Wisdom.
Wisdom.
I don't have any luck, but I'll take what I got.
All right, so you all see Trite taking a big breath, like a really deep breath, and most of the fire in the immediate area gets pulled into his lungs, and he holds it for a minute, and then just exhales kind of a puff of smoke.
Woo!
And there's just a couple trees that are still on fire, but they're just kind of like smoldering.
Woo!
I was like, "Oh, that's a good idea." And while Mind Lord starts looting the bodies, I'm gonna dip into my dungeon rations because I'm hungry after seeing that.
All right. So, Trite, you're like on top of the world. You're like, yeah, got him, did shit. You turn around and there's a crow in front of you. And for those that aren't aware, when I say a crow, I don't mean a crow. I mean, what is the queen of crows? Crows. He was
I made that
roughly 6
mistake
foot
one
tall, which was hilarious. Roughly 6 foot tall, black leather armor, cloak made of feathers. Its head is just a raven skull encased in green flame.
I ready my sword.
And Trite, you like turn as it's swinging down at you. And then the guy you saw earlier is just in front of you.
Oh,
And grabs the crow's arm. And he turns and looks at you and says, "You're fun. Can't have you die yet." And he pulls the fucking crow like over, like just falling over with it. The ground opens up into this.
We all see this guy?
black hole. Yeah, you all see him.
Can you get a description on him?
30-ish, really scruffy beard and hair. His clothes are in rags.
Fuck me. I won't.
Um,
I promise, Baron, I won't.
out of character, I know who he is from another campaign, I think.
I
does.
too.
So both of them fall into this hole, and then it seals back up. And then you hear a noise behind you, and you turn, and the crow is like impaled on one of the branches of the trees behind you. And
Okay.
it, like trying to get off, and it struggles, and then gasps a bit. And then the flame goes out, and the bones fall to the ground, and then the armor just goes limp. Like there's
What
nothing
kind
inside.
of food is in the dungeon rations?
It's just like, preserved meats.
Yeah,
and-
the meat falls from my open, gaping mouth, and I drop the ale. Just like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah, I wish it were the first time we've seen that kind of weird stuff happen, but that is the guy from the cave, right?
I don't think you've ever got a good glow at the guy in the cave. You just heard him.
I mean,
Similar voice?
that laugh is pretty recognizable. Is that the same person from before? The scratching cave? I have to talk to only Mind Lord there, because I think you were the only person on that adventure.
The one at the entrance of the cave, or the one... that is the one you were talking about.
Yeah. Why do you think we're being followed? Are we being followed? What is this?
I honestly have no idea. As far as I can tell, there are, at the very least, 3 forces at work in this town. One of the forces of the Duke, the forces of the Queen of Crows, and the forces of some other party that has been meddling in affairs.
Is this guy
Perhaps
still
more.
standing here?
No, he's gone. He fell into
Okay.
that hole in the ground and that sealed it up.
Damn it.
And that wisdom roll I just made was for discern reality, but the only real thing I wanted to ask was like, was that the same person? But I don't think I can answer that on a 9.
Roll int. Actually, that would be more like a spout lore because you're trying to remember something.
Oh, okay.
See if the
Fuck me.
voice.
I gotta take the loss. I'll take the XP.
All right, try it. You get the XP. My lord, you're pretty sure that's the same voice.
It does seem quite familiar. I think it might indeed be the same person. It was curious indeed. I go up to both the. I'll go inspect the body of the crow.
All
You
right.
told me you had a lot of friends. What the fuck, though?
Not exactly a friend, that one. We might have foiled one of his plans. We think. We don't actually know, but he definitely is following us. And it's not so bad.
I tell you, dwarf, that might be one you might want to mess around with there.
I wish I had more control over the situation, but I guess we'll just play it by ear. All right, everybody, fan out, grab anything that's worth anything, and let's get the hell out of here.
I'm just gonna drink.
All right, you drink. The rest of you, you search the Naga, and the crow just it's seriously like the armor was empty. It's just the leather armor and then the skull. And
Yeah, I'm gonna spend like while they're looting and everything. I'm gonna be kind of standing over the crow and just looking at him, taking a couple sips, studying it.
So it had its armor, a whip. There's the skull still sitting there. And it had a small dagger. The rest of the Nagas, they have their various gear that they had. On top of that, between the Nagas, you find you find 25 gold
Each or all together?
total. From all of
Okay.
them.
Not looking away from the crow. Eventually, I'm just gonna kind of look over my shoulder and yell at him, "You find any gold?"
I only found a little bit. You can have it. You fought valiantly, and without you, I would have died. And I
You're
can't.
damn right.
I can't tell you how nice it is to fight alongside of a brethren from the mountain. This is a welcome addition to our party, and I hope to see you again.
That's what I like to hear. You want a drink, friend?
Absolutely.
Don't share it with that piece of shite over there.
Oh, I never do. I never do.
I
All right,
mutter under
Trey-
my breath something about not drinking anyway.
Trade roll con really quick.
Boom.
This is the weak ale, by the way. I already drank
Yeah.
the strong.
Still, okay, so Trite like takes a deep sip. Trite, give yourself a luck. You take a deep sip, and then you like and like hold it, and then just like the smoke comes out
Good,
a
isn't
little
it?
bit.
That's good shit right there.
It's a bit hard for me to drink. I'm a bit hot-blooded.
What's the matter with you?
And I snatch it out of your hand and start kicking the bodies and, just using my foot to look around and see if I can find stuff.
All right. Do we find anything sweet?
Other than that, I mean, if you want to like harvest body parts as treasures, no, it's just the gold.
Do I ever? Naga scales aplenty. What do they have that's good?
So in this scenario, I have pretty high intelligence. Would that help me kind of know if any of these guys' body parts are worth anything?
Yeah. Go and roll.
I recall nothing about what Naga body parts are worth.
Never mind.
All right, so Mine Lord, mark experience. AWOL,
Jesus Christ, me either. I know nothing about these idiots.
you're pretty sure like they're snakes, right? They have fangs. You're pretty sure like their fangs are valuable
Yeah, I'd
or something?
grab their fangs, pop out some eyeballs, that kind of stuff. Maybe a nostril or two for no reason.
Just cut their noses off.
I'm just really confused by their existence. I go to loot something off of it and I'm like, why the fuck does this thing exist? And I just get lost in pondering. I don't even bother.
How do
You just
spell
stand there with
these
a
guys'
knife for a second
name?
to go.
It's somewhat ironic that I know words in Naga, but I don't know what their body parts are worth.
Yeah, I mean, as a traveler, you often just pick up random curses in different languages.
How do you spell Naga?
NAGA.
I'm going to assume
to-
you might have slept with a Naga. I mean, that's like your second cousin twice removed or something.
Damn.
Out of
That's
character, of course. But also secretly in the subconsciousness of my character.
All right. So, unless you guys want to do anything else, you make your way back to
How
town.
many Naga fangs and eyeballs do I get?
I mean, if you want to spend the time to get like all of them from every Naga, there were
Yeah, it can't take that long. I'm just ripping them out and using my
Yeah,
dagger to
so-
pop out the eyeballs and stuff, right?
So there were 20 fangs, top and bottom, and then 10 eyes.
There you go. All right, so look, I think we're done clearing this place out. There's nothing here but smoldering ashes. Thanks to me. You're welcome. And I whip out my, what is that? Teleportation stone, and I say, let's get back to town in a jiffy, shall
Can
we?
you give me those numbers again real fast?
20 fangs, 10 eyeballs. Because there were 5 Naga. So top and bottom fangs from each, and then 2 eyes from each.
Got it.
And iron people, no, that's hydras. Hydras grow more heads when you cut them off.
All right, so I'm standing with the teleportation stone out in my hand, extended toward them, and I'm just kind of waiting.
What the fuck is that?
This is how we travel around here. There's a series of these stones left over from the Fey Empire before we took them over and completely kicked their ass. And we can use this stone to teleport to any of the hub stones.
Can
One.
I roll something to see if I've heard anything about these?
Yeah, go for it.
What do I roll? Wisdom?
Int. It's spouting lore. Trying to see if you remember anything about them.
6.
It's a rock. It's got a carving in it.
Do we use that? What are you doing here?
Just put your hand on it, and you too, Infernal, get your ass over here.
I tell you, you're lucky you're a fucking dwarf. You got some weird things going on here, man.
It's really hard to adjust to life outside the mountain, but I've done well.
I'm going to take the leather armor whip and the crow skull from the crow
All right.
and wander over and place my hand on the stone.
Oh, what's the weight of these eyeballs and fangs?
It's negligible, so just none.
Okay, got it.
All right, Trit, you utter the command word. You all get the feeling like the rug got pulled out from underneath you, and then suddenly you're back in the middle of town, standing next to an iron rod with some engravings on it.
I puke.
Let's go. He just pukes on the ground. There's an elf going by. Those of you that are in town recognize her as the priestess. She just kind of goes,
I puke on her shoes.
yeah. She just like stops and is like,
Sorry, miss. You know, these teleporty things, you know, I give you a little bit of turn in the stomach.
well, now I have to go change and then
She-
perform a
She
funeral.
cute. How she is? Can
She's
you roll for
gorgeous.
hotness?
Is this one of the
She is
characters?
gorgeous.
Is this one of the
It
characters
is.
from our
This
past
is
session?
Elvis.
Okay.
Yeah, this is Elvis. She's in their handouts.
Okay.
Can I use I am the law?
To do what?
When you give an NPC an order based on your divine authority, you roll charisma. On a 7+, you can do what you say. Back away or attack you.
Wow.
I mean, you can try.
Oh my god. She's a priestess. Fail.
Okay.
So you like try to puff yourself up. She goes, You serve the gods in
I do.
wrong ways.
No.
Yes,
I need to go
that
perform
seems
a
to be
funeral.
some of the thoughts that I have about our new friend. I
Oh.
apologize for him.
Madam was gonna offer to come help, yeah?
Just, I'm fine, thank you. It's a private ceremony.
I'm just
It's
gonna
no
say
speciality.
shit.
That is not her trait. That is actually one of our characters. It is.
That's not Arena.
Nope. It is. this person.
Elois, the priestess.
Okay, Elois. Okay, it's Elois. Okay. I thought it was Arena for a second.
She's pretty cute.
So,
Nah, I'm a paladin. Let me come help you. I know the words.
she goes, even if you do, you're in no state to perform them. And it's a private ceremony. And she just turns and walks away.
Dwarves and keeping it in their pants.
There's nothing going on. It's a private ceremony. I wasn't going to show off any of my private parts.
None of those talking private parts.
I didn't know it was that kind of ceremony. Maybe we should just invite ourselves.
This is why I was offering to help my friends.
All right.
I highly doubt it's that kind of ceremony.
All right, let's get back to the Duke. Check in, see if we have anything in the coffers for us today.
Go back to the tavern then.
Exactly.
Yep.
He doesn't hang out anywhere else now that he's got kicked out of his castle.
I like the guy.
All right, you go back to the tavern. The Duke is not there. Triller is. You show proof that you've dealt with the Naga.
How much to buy everybody around? Everybody in the tavern?
It's so he gives each of you 30 gold, which is the standard compensation.
Woo!
To buy everybody else in the tavern, it's 2 gold.
Trither, what do you know about the crows and the Queen of Crows?
Everybody's getting drunk.
Although they're not to be fucked with. I know they're not our friends.
Well, we have dealt with a number of crows previously, and this is the second one that has been slain in our presence. And I pull out the skull and show it to him, and in a discreet manner.
He takes a very deep sigh and goes, that's something you should discuss with the Duke. He keeps those matters fairly close to the chest. But he is, at the moment, indisposed. So, come back
Are there
tomorrow.
any other dwarves in the tavern?
No, it's mostly humans and halflings at this point. They're mostly traders that are actually starting to make their way back into town.
Well, they're getting drunk on me.
Mm-hmm.
Get
Alright.
you lug drum off my humps. My humps, my humps.
I thought I'd just hang out with everybody else while these guys talk to the guy.
Well, Trither, I appreciate that. Would you be able to perhaps make a meeting with the Duke, with myself and a few others at some point?
Because like I said, he's attending to a personal matter at the moment. He should be free tomorrow sometime.
Brilliant, thank you. I will see if I can go find Nikolai and let us go have a discussion before we have this meeting with the Duke at some point, not necessarily now.
I'm free. I have nothing better to do.
Dwarf, you're not going anywhere without having a drink.
Throw it over here. I just hold my hand up.
Throw it at him.
It tips, I'm sure. I just stand completely still with my mouth open and my eyes closed like this.
Dex, come on.
Oh, wait. Go ahead. Roll that. Roll it out.
All right. Yep, go for it.
There's no way this is going to work.
All right, you hit him. But yeah, it's just all over his front.
Okay, and
Wash him.
I'm still standing still, completely still, with my eyes closed and my mouth open. That's it. Just
I'm just slapping the bar, laughing with the humans.
All right. So, what is it you wanted to talk about?
Well, it would not be right to discuss this without Nikolai. Is there any other business that you have to do in town?
I don't know. Other than checking in and getting our money, I didn't have anything planned. What about that armor you got cooking? Don't you need to finish paying for that, or what? What did you even do?
Yes, that still seems to be quite a way off. I paid 70. I have now an additional 30 that I would be able to pay that off, and perhaps I could get something for this leather armor and whip that I took off the crow.
So how much are you in debt to the smith?
It's not so much debt as it is a holding in progress. I paid some money for the beginnings of the materials and such, and he will, once it is done and I have the excess gold, I can pay for the rest. If I don't pay the gold, aren't able to pay the gold, I'm sure he'll be able to sell it off to someone else for a substantial fee.
You have a diamond?
Unfortunately, I do not have much on me aside from the loot that I got from the crow.
Okay. Well, let's go hawk your shitty wares and see what comes of it.
Hey! Hey! You're all off now? You want to go see that man, woman, frog?
I believe we were going to stop by the forge first of all.
We
He's
promised her
quite
a
famous.
show.
Well, I guess we could check at the temple if we have time.
We promised her a show. You said you'd drink the vial in front of the tinkerer. You'll marry her
Might.
or not.
Let's do it. Let's go.
Let's go.
Dwarf friend, you might perhaps be interested in meeting now the forge master here.
We'll do that in a minute. Come on, let's see the tinkerer. I want to see him drink this vial.
Okay, so you guys
As
make
you
your way out to the
wish.
tinker. The tinker's still at his cart.
Tinkerer! Hey!
Alright.
You come across the Morale.
No, I haven't left yet.
I just, you get people coming by. I don't know these things, all right? I've been off killing. You should have seen the slaughter I put on.
I'm sure it was slaughtery.
Anyways, I remember we left you, and we had made a promise, but we didn't really fulfill the promise. He was supposed to drink that little vial in front of you.
That he was. He just turns and looks at
Drink, Dorf.
Soot.
I'm warning you, my constitution is ridiculously good. I don't get drunk easy. So here it goes.
He goes, it's not you being drunk that I'm worried about.
Well, I don't care. I'm gonna...
He wants to see you cock talk, is what he's saying.
Well... Oh, yeah. I guess I forgot about that. Now, you are well aware of why they call me Glitterwood, right?
I've
Sir,
heard rumors.
I met you today. Come on.
Oh, well, I'm about to show you. And I drink the whole thing.
All right, y'all stand there like, yeah. All right.
So,
Normally I don't have this kind of stage fright. I don't.
We're just staring at your codpiece right now.
Well,
So after
remember the times that you had with Ku Stabbykins, the kobold, how she would rub up against you and I continue on.
all right.
So-
I don't want to see you rubbing up against that thing, Dwarf.
So after a moment of a really awkward conversation, you sure fucking smells in here.
Oh,
What the fuck was that?
Good God, man, take a fucking bath.
this is pretty awkward, I have to say.
You're cooking stucking, man.
I look at the Bogue real quick, a sharp glance, real serious. This is serious as fuck. I'm scared. That doesn't mean it grows teeth too, right? No teeth?
The bogus just doubled over laughing.
No, I'm fucking serious. Please, make sure this doesn't grow teeth, does it?
Just, I don't fucking know.
Hey, oh, you in the tavern? Come out here. This cook's talking.
All right. So,
And so, again, you hear, oh, seriously, it's hot in here. Let me out.
all right.
This is one of the few times that I do not suggest you keep it in your pants for some reason.
Okay. Well, all right. Just don't look. Don't look at me.
What?
Just you turn around, I'll turn around, and I'll whip it out.
Look, you're in the streets here. Somebody's gonna see you whip your cock out. Just do it already.
I'm gonna stand against the cart. I'm gonna let it dangle, just in the wind.
Hey, he's shy. Hey, Flamehouse, he's shy.
I am.
Don't look.
I don't want everyone to see it. Just look the other way.
All right, but I can't promise I'm not gonna peek over my shoulder.
Whatever, I don't care. You see what you see.
In fact, keep it in your pants. Let's go see the armor man.
No, I'm just whipping it out right now.
You're gonna need a helmet.
You whip it out. It appears to be a normal dick. And he goes, I swear it's just cold here.
Pee-hole
Really cold
kinda
here.
moves.
It appears to be a normal dick.
And then it just says, I swear it's cold. It's really cold here. That's why I'm normally better than this.
Hey, boys in the tavern, you're gonna see this. It's a tiny wee cock that shines and talks.
Not tiny. Look,
dwarf friend, dwarf. Well, I'm a dwarf, you're a dwarf. It's big for us.
He goes, I can spit fire too. Really? Hold on, give me that. Hold on.
This
All right,
feels
not
weird.
right now, but I swear I can spit fire.
This is awkward. This feels very strange. Please stop doing what you're doing. Don't strain yourself.
All right, I think we're just gonna fade to black on this really awkward scene.
Oh dear.
Woo! Great ending scene. Necroby, thank you for the host. What's up, dude? Whoo! Post
right,
game.
so-
Post game.
End of session. I'm gonna go on the loss. AWOL, what is your alignment, and did you fulfill your alignment?
Endanger yourself to protect someone weaker than you. I don't know if these guys are weaker than me though.
Yeah, you injured yourself though.
All right.
Oh yeah, so one experience. My lord, did you? What is your alignment, and did you fulfill it?
Evil to kill a defenseless or surrendered enemy. And I don't know, that last guy was pretty on the ropes there, and I did murder them pretty brutally.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll give you that. Trait.
I am evil, and I was to sacrifice an unwilling victim to the flames, and a whole camp of Naga burned to the flames.
Totally.
All right. Did we learn something new and important about the world?
I did.
Yeah.
Yes, we did. That very interesting journal entry that I will be very eager to share with Nikolai later on.
Yeah, I'm going to post that to the subreddit as well, so people can read it
Yeah.
at their leisure. Did you overcome a notable monster or enemy?
A whole camp of Naga.
All right.
I mean, we witnessed a crow get defeated, but I don't think we really played a part in that. Or maybe we were the distraction.
Did you loot a memorable treasure?
Gold is treasure.
I did not get anything notable out of it, unfortunately.
No, not especially aside from the crow skull. If you're going to count that.
Nope. So, total, you each get 3 experience from your 1 from your alignments, and then 2 from the questions. And that is end of session.
Woo! Woo! Woo!
I am at 8.
Thank you for running the session.
Yeah, thank you. I am also leveled. I will probably stay after session to level. If you guys want to as well, I welcome that.
Yes, I leveled up I think I leveled up before the combat part of the session.
Me too, I think.
All right. So, Trent, you want to play us out here, and then we can level you guys up off stream?
Sure, yeah. So AWOL, thank you for joining us. AWOL2 Game in chat, thank you for subscribing just to play this session. He subscribed just to play this session, and I'm so glad you did, because you definitely made the session alive and well, and you brought a very powerful presence. You brought the presence of multiple people, even though not everybody showed up at the beginning of the stream to enter in for our raffle. You were there, ready and willing. Thank you for that. Did you enjoy yourself?
Meh.
what was your...
Tons of fun. Come on. That was fun.
Good. What was your favorite part about the session?
I mean, it's kind of hard to top a talking dick, but
Right.
I enjoyed being drunk at the beginning and throughout. I like how I didn't help in the fight pretty much at all, except for once.
Oh, right. Yeah, I didn't realize that. There was only one time you actually really were able to swing at people.
Hey, defending is a pretty big contribution to a fight, as we have discovered,
Nah.
and hence why Baron keeps ramping up the damage of the enemies every session to ridiculous.
There was one
ridiculous
thing,
lengths.
though. My longsword, isn't that a two-handed weapon?
Long swords are one, right?
Well, it kind of depends on the sword. It's just you generally just kind of hand wave or stuff like that with Dungeon World.
Okay. Because that's why I wasn't taking my luck, because I'm drunk and I thought I was wielding a two-handed weapon with one hand. Because I was drinking at the same time.
Yeah, you can just kind of hand wave that stuff.
All right. So, yeah, Talking Dick, great part of the whole session. Now, Mindlord, what was your favorite part of the session? Did you have fun?
Oh yes, it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed reading the journal, the journal entry in Chip's voice. I'm sure that'll be something interesting to go back and listen to. Aside from that, the combat was good as always.
Yeah. I have to say that was one of my favorite parts too. I remember when you were like, "Should I keep going?" And I was like, Yeah, keep going. And then everybody in chat was like, "Oh God, please, yes, keep going." And I was like, all right, everybody's really liking this. That was really great.
It was a good choice of person to have read it, since I was the one with the voice changer, I think.
Well, it sounded epic. You did well.
Yeah, that was perfect. I really enjoyed that as well. My personal favorite moment from the session was when I climbed on your back and just fucked everyone up. What? I shot them with vigor, rained from above, so to speak.
Giggity.
I liked it. Well, I suppose we'll see you next week. Well, actually, I should say next 2 weeks. We do this bi-weekly for everybody tuning in right now. This is a tabletop role-playing game session that we play with subscribers only, and we play it every 2 weeks for Follower Friday. Because Follower Friday is all about playing games with viewers, and not only just playing games with viewers, but spending quality time. And there's no better way to spend quality time with a viewer than to play a long-form role-playing game session where you can just sit back, relax, have a bunch of fun, and make very silly shit happen in a high fantasy setting. And I want to thank Baron for planning this whole campaign out and seeing it come to life. I feel like every session that we have, I say like, "Oh shit, this was a great session. This was better than the last." But honestly, I feel like there's a trend going on where every session is just getting better and better and better. And it's like the community's warming up. They're taking chances. They're getting in. They're playing. Characters are developing. The town is growing. Everything is working very well. So thank you for putting that together.
Thank you for hosting it, Trey.
No problem. Also, for everybody in the chat, if you want to show up to these and get voted in, you have to join very, very early every other Friday, and we'll raffle off spots. Today, there were 4 spots available, but only 2 spots got filled. So there's a very, very good chance that you'll be able to do this in the future if you would like to do so. In addition, all the quests for the next session are going to be going up in the subreddit by next Monday, and there might be a special Reddit campaign starting very, very soon where the viewers choose what a character's actions are. So make sure to subscribe to the subreddit by typing in !social into the chat and following all the social medias, including the Reddit, and then we will be very, very good. Aside from that, also make sure to join our Steam group by typing in !Steam and Discord by typing in !Discord. And other than that, I will wish you a very, very happy remainder of your Friday evening. And if you want to catch all the past play sessions, they'll be going up on YouTube. They're actually already uploaded on YouTube under Unlisted, but we're going to turn on all the episodes at once so you can binge the shit out of it and watch it to your various pleasure. Other than that, I will catch you later. Thank you, Baron. Thank you, AWOL. Thank you, Mindlord. I had a lot of fun tonight, and we'll see you in 2 weeks, hopefully. How about that?
I look forward to it.
Yeet, yeet. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Have a great night, everybody. Thanks for watching. See you later. And thanks to all of these new Trite Knights and Trite Sprites. You are the reason the stream is kept alive. You are what makes this kingdom great. Have a good one. Bye-bye.